Hey, I'm back. So, what was it? Yesterday, we did the reaction to Darren Little Miss and his co-host, and when they had Stefan on and everything like that. Um, Hold on one second. I'm just finishing something up right now. 7:27:26. Okay. I have a little clip. They were not very happy with what I had to say about the whole podcast and everything like that. And so he's live right now. We're going to go ahead and watch. I'm going to upload a clip. We're going to watch that too. All right. Let me pull him up. Hey, LV. So, I had, some things to say, and they're, misrepresenting what I said, and then also like making things up along the way. Just because I might be cool with somebody or like nice to them, whatever, it's not going to like take away what I feel like their intentions are behind like what they're doing or my opinion about it. If I have an opinion about it, I'm going to say it. If you're colluding and you're hanging out with Stefan when that was like not what you're doing, when I was like over in your chat and stuff like that, I'm going to say something about it. So okay, let me pull this clip up really fast so we could watch this together. But yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Shorts, videos. All right, let me share the screen here. Oh, no, not that one. No, YouTube. I want to share YouTube. That's what I want to share. Hey, Debbie, Lydia, Kay. I saw Linda Lewin here. I saw Debbie, Sven. What's going on? Catnip, Mackinstead. Good to see you guys. Okay.
Somebody's gonna like make that claim and they're full of shit.
The claim that he's talking about is the woman that they had on panel that I guess she had said something in the chat about the Stefan allegedly like graping. So, I don't know. Like there's been a lot of accusations that have been against Stefan. When I asked everybody in the chat here and I said, was that not in the documentary where it was said that he had raped somebody? People seem to be, and remembering the same thing, that there was that allegation out there. So sorry about it. I'm sorry that you don't like that, but that's what was in the documentary. Take that up with ID Discovery.
Like that's
and then taking that accusation or that the girl said that and like making that your whole argument against why the girl was wrong or whatever. Like I don't know who that girl that was up there was, but the way that they treated her was fucking gross. That's my opinion.
dude, that's serious. Of course,
it is a fucking serious accusation, but there was a victim that said that Stefan did that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what her claim was.
Your camera, come on, you can.
Yes. Oh, and then they were mad because we were trying to see like why are they keep trying to like make somebody turn their camera on. Like that's suspicious to me, and that was a question. I didn't say that they were going to dock somebody. I said what is their intent behind that, and having somebody forcing them to turn on the camera in order for them to talk. Like people can talk without turning their camera on. What's the it's a very like Katie point, and it's annoying to me because just as like a safety issue, and being that Stefan literally like goes after people, why would this person want to like show their face or whatever? I mean, she ended up doing that, but he's going to live stream Peachy. She's spilling tea. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch Darren after this, after I show this clip. So
anonymous when making claims like that. I stand
Right.
on it.
Because anyone can make a fake account or account and make an accusation against anybody. Like, why not have a face to it? That's, at least to me, that's some type of a receipt. That's someone backing it.
They made it say, "Oh, we're doxing her information, blah blah blah. We're doxing her. We're doxing her." Her face is all over her public profile. Like, what are you talking about?
I didn't go look at her public profile. I'm judging off of watching and what I watched on your stream. And you're telling her to turn on her camera, telling her to turn on her camera. I didn't go look at her profile or find her profile. Like, I don't care. I'm watching her on yours. I'm watching your interaction and the way that you're treating the guest on your stream.
If you're coming into I don't give a fuck. If you're coming into my live streams, your camera is being turned on. Nobody forced you to come up into my fucking box. Nobody forced you to. She wanted to.
Hi, Tasty.
Your camera's turning on and coming into this box.
But yeah, so that was crazy. We got put up on there. There was a lot of hate that I feel like was not well deserved.
It's okay. You know, you can't make everybody like you. You can't make everybody agree with you or whatever.
Everyone's gonna have their own opinions, and they don't.
I mean, I don't know that there was that much hate against them in the chat. I think that if anything, it was like more directed towards like Stefan. But okay. Gang can say whatever. That's right, Mac and Sid. No, but like I get that. Like I get that that's a serious allegation. But if that's your only argument about the woman at all, like you keep bringing that up, that was an accusation that was made on the ID Discovery, the docuseries that was made.
No, like our intentions, what we're thinking, like they're just going to come up with their own narrative and just run with it. So
I'm not running with narratives. I'm literally going off of what you guys are saying on the podcast. And the fact that you guys kept trying to shut that woman up, you wouldn't listen to her. There was no, like, I don't know, like taking turns talking or anything like that. Like you guys, and you allowed her to be attacked by Stefan and Rissa on your stream. And yeah, Bob with an O, they don't know that she's like, they don't know if she's lying or whatever. It seems like you're simping for Stefan and you're just like being Stefan's, like, I don't know, like just doing his bidding. The things and the things that you're focusing on are the things that I've seen Stefan focus on to try to escape accountability for the things that he may or may not have done. I don't know. I've never been to Pearadise. I don't intend to go there. I think Stefan's a creep. And I really don't appreciate you guys misrepresenting the things that were being said in the chat. One of my mods, Panda, thought that this blonde girl was pretty. He, said a few things about her. And she was like, "Oh, that was so inappropriate." Well, then maybe don't show your face if you don't want people to think. And like, what, you think that that's an insult that you're fucking that somebody finds you attractive? Like, come on, bitch.
Welcome to the internet.
Oh, Sam, that's a very good question. Sam says, "Are you guys talking?" No, we're not talking about that podcast
We're
for
getting
today.
into that. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We're talking about Alex what is it? FMN 2.0 on YouTube. Yeah. Which I thought she was cool at first. I really thought she was, she knew what she was talking about, but she really showed her true characters after that entire situation, So
yeah, here I am, the monotone person that plays with her hair and has the bitchy facial expressions, and I'll take all that.
The things they were saying about me were just diabolical.
Diabolical. Wow.
And if this panda person is watching, you're a weirdo for one of the comments that you made on there. I can't believe you're an admin of that page to even be able to comment that on me. That was disgusting.
For her to allow comments like that on her page to a woman.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, that was foul. Like, fuck what people say about me. I don't give a fuck. But for her to say that, allow that chat, in
An
her
admin
comments
too.
was,
That's disgusting, Panda. I know you're going to be shown this or you're watching. Foul.
it was just crazy.
Well, then maybe don't have your tits out if you don't want men to comment on them. Girl, you had your tits out. He said you had a nice rack. Like, sorry about it. Yeah, Panda's a troll. Like, and she loves it. Look at her. Well, that was so gross. He's an admin of your thing. Like, okay. Just weird. Is that weird? And yeah, like many people noticed that you had a monotone. People said that you had the personality of a brick, which I don't know if you do or not. You just seem like a snotty bitch and you keep looking to the side. Like, can you explain to us what is over there that you're looking at? I would love to know.
The comments in the recording.
Like, wow. Okay. Anywho, should we get on today's subject? Where do you want to start on that? Like the podcast we just watched?
We can talk about how we were posted on Zio's story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy that she's trying to play victim by posting that.
Yeah, I was just like, you know what? Like, you want to post us? Like, what was your reasoning behind that? Like, feel free, post me to your story all you want to, but it's like, damn, like, take accountability. She's a professional victim. That's what I've learned.
I mean, that was only like 3 minutes. When somebody had mentioned to me, oh, they had brought you up, and I'm like, oh, really? Interesting. I went over there and I heard what they had to say, and I'm like, really? All right, cool. Well, I'm going to go schedule a live and we can go watch them and see what they're talking about, see what they have to say. Yeah, get your popcorn, get your snacks, get whatever you need. The fact that they're now, I don't know, what are they going after? Xiomara? I don't know what she posted on her story. I don't know if anybody could fill me in on that. But yeah, a professional victim is pretty gross to say too, especially considering the documentary that was made and different things that, have been coming out about Stefan. Like, I don't know if this is the right type of podcast move, but I don't know. We'll see what happens for Darren and his co-host. I don't know her name, but let me pull it up.
Jesse and Darren, my condolences go to you and your family. My deepest condolences. I made it very clear in the beginning of the tea, and you'll see it if you watch the whole thing, that I never knew Shay personally. Okay. I knew of her because of Jack. And if I popped into the Pearadise Live, I would say hi, whatever, and she'd say hi back.
Hey,
so I never once said that I knew her personally. I never once said I was friends with her.
Now, where's your camera?
And with me going in the tea and explaining my experience, as you can tell from the other day when I was, in your chat, I have a lot to say, and I spilled a lot of it in that tea. And I went to Stefan on my own accord, and I asked if I can be on there because I had watched your episode, Darren, on Friday, and my heart broke for you because you were saying everything that me and my sister have been saying for the last, ever since I picked Jack up when he arrived in Vegas. You are 1,000% valid in everything you said in your box on that live. And the other night when I was in your chat, you asked me to come up. And I want you to know that. I even said that in tonight's show. I said, I want him to know everything he said about Jack Kelly is valid. It is valid. And this is why. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have anything to gain from this. I'm not getting paid. I have more followers than, any of these bitches involved. I have more followers than Pearadise. I'm somebody. Okay. So clearly I have nothing to gain. Right.
Yeah.
And so, Deb, since she wants to try to drag me through the mud, let's clear some shit up. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean to you. That's directed to Miss Deb because she wants to misconstrue things like a fucking chicken head. First things first, I have known Jack for 2 years. Okay. When I first met him, it was through Instagram, and we like we talked, we flirted, but I guess I can't say that on here. I forget. I'm one of those girlies, if you catch my drift. And my goal with talking to him was to get him over to that site. And in the process, we became friends, and we talked personal. There's a lot of flirting, X, Y, and Z. Of course, that's what I do. That's my job. That's how I get people to go to my site and pay me money. But we ended up becoming friends, but it was nothing super deep than that. There was nothing romantic. No, oh, woo woo, let's beat it. Nothing like that. I've never had that kind of interest in Jack. Okay. So when everything happened with Shay, with her passing and everything, I felt horrible for him because he's my friend. Right. And obviously, like, sad that Shay passed, but I'm not boo-hooing over her. No offense, because I was never friends with her and I didn't know her like that. But it is still sad. It's still sad. And in proxy, because, they were in love together, talking about getting married. Yeah, I felt sad. I felt bad. Right. So I live in Tennessee. And when the news had dropped, when that ad had dropped for the Pearadise documentary, I was in California visiting my sister, and I was fixing to make my way home. I didn't really know Jack was coming to California or coming to Las Vegas until like the day that he was flying and was posting all those videos of him flying. And I was like, oh, okay. As a friend, and I don't think I was wrong for this, and if I am, please say so, Darren and Jesse, because he's my friend, and I felt bad that, he's getting off this plane and finding out about this documentary. His fiance, had just died, all this stuff. I wanted to do something nice and take him out of the pressure cooker. And it just so happened it worked out perfectly because I was on that side of the United States. And I have to, like, the route home, because I drove, either I can take Bakersfield, that's where my sister lives, to Vegas, and then go through Vegas, go through Arizona, and land on the 40, which takes me back to Tennessee. Or I could have gone to Barstow and hit the 40 there and avoided Vegas and gone home. So to be nice, I went out of my way to pick him up and try to just take him out for the night, and Deb wants to act like I'm sitting here trying to seduce the motherfucker. I didn't know trying to do something nice for somebody who's in that kind of situation is a fucking crime. But anyways, I digress.
Honestly, I don't feel like you're the problem at all.
I was just trying to do something nice. And then someone, and she's going to try to bring this up. I got a hotel room. Well, what the fuck do you expect? I'm driving cross country. Vegas is 5 hours from my sister's house. So what do you expect me to do? Drive 5 hours to Vegas, pick you up, do all this stuff, and then just hit the road from that? No, I'm tired. So yeah, I'm going to get I'm going to get a hotel in Vegas. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Sleep in my fucking car? Like, get real. So and I didn't know Stefan like that to be like, hey, let me just crash at your house so Jack and I can hang out. Okay. So, and I think that's pretty reasonable, to be honest. So I got a hotel room at the Strat, and I picked Jack up from Stefan's house. And I can tell you right now, like, I was really cool with Jack, thought he was great. And I don't know, I just caught the ick from him as soon as he got in my car. Like, something was off. And instantly I knew that I didn't want to pursue things, but I wasn't going to be like, oh, fuck this. I wanted to do something nice for him, but I just knew I didn't want to take it past that, if you catch my drift. And so, and I even got the screenshots of the chat between him and my, like, yeah, let's go to the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. Let's go do all these things. Do you hear this, Deb? I wanted to do all these things, but because I had the instant ick from him, I just wanted to, like, get the night over with. So we got to the hotel room. I had paid for dinner, paid for alcohol. I took some edibles, and, we had a good time. Like, we were talking this, that, and the other, and everything's good. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But I've warned these bitches that were, doing the most, that don't push me, because I will talk about what happened that night. And I promise you're not going to like what I have to say. Stefan knows, and the people in that panel know, and they were disgusted. So don't test me because I'll fucking put it out there.
Lori,
I'm not
I will say, it's very different for you because you're not sitting there claiming, oh, Shayna was my best friend. Blah, 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 blah.
I have never once claimed that she's my best friend. I made it clear, Stefan made it clear, I've never met her. I just, very briefly interacted with her through the live. And, if she's the girlfriend of a friend of mine, of course, I'm going to take a liking to her. But I have a lot going on in my life that I never went out of my way to get to know her and have a relationship with her. I just didn't know her like that.
You're not being fake about it,
Yeah, you're not being fake.
Yeah,
and honestly,
I'm one of the most 100 people you ever meet, and I've got screenshots. So yeah, things happen, and I'm not going to go into that. You and we can talk about it in private. But like I said, these bitches, they want to test me. We can put it out there, and I promise you, Jack Kelly and all them are not going to like what I have to say. So I'm just trying to be the bigger person. And when it was time to leave, I couldn't get out of that hotel fucking quick enough and drop him back off at Pearadise. But, and I just kind of chalked off like, okay. And I've always thought highly of Jack Kelly, always thought highly of him. And just, okay, he's grieving this, that, and the other. And let me tell you, after that, the things I had seen in other lives from Sakina and, I've seen things because I'm up at weird hours. I have insomnia. I've seen things. I don't purposely seek them out. They come up on my FYP and I just happen to be in the right place at the right time and I see them. And after dropping Jack off, I always kept everything cordial and just, be a friend, and definitely not have any of those other kinds of conversations.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but they keep talking, well, what's the stress with the camera being directed to? She's not making claim of our word to anybody or serious accusations.
Well, not even just that. Point. We know her face. What? She was just on the podcast earlier.
Exactly. She's not a stranger.
And another comment I wanted to direct in the comments, it kind of seems like they're blaming Glory over here for not taking him back right away. I mean, these are two grown adults. She was under the influence. He could have Ubered back.
Yeah, he could have Ubered back. I told you, I drank alcohol. I had edibles. So what, am I supposed to get in my fucking car with an out-of-state fucking license, in Vegas?
Didn't she say that she was from a certain site? It made it sound like she was from OnlyFans or something like that. So she's from OnlyFans or whatever. Is she? I don't know. I don't know who this person is. But, and then she's like, I was talking to him, like she was trying to hustle money out of him. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like, what she said, what I took it as. And then she's like, oh, RIP to Shay, but she wasn't my best friend, but whatever. And I talked to Jack Kelly. Like, was she trying to get with him? Like, this is so confusing. I don't understand what's going on here. And they didn't have anything. They said, if you come up here, you have to turn your camera on. It wasn't like, oh, well, if we know you, you don't have to, or whatever.
All places and drive him back. Get for real, y'all. Not in trying to be nosy. It's just like, are you okay? What's going on? Do you need to talk? And he'd play in my face and be like, oh no, everything's great. I'm good. I'm just having a good time. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, don't play me like I'm stupid. And that's what pissed me off. And then when I started seeing Sakina talk about Stefan and Jack being a predator on Layla's live, I was just, it was all these things. And then seeing all the stuff that was happening at the bash, because I seen all Sakina's posts on IG and it made me sick to my stomach. And it broke my heart for Shay. I will keep saying it. I've never been friends with Shay, but it doesn't mean that I can't be mad for her because this was disgusting behavior. It is disgusting behavior. Everything him and Sakina did, it's disgusting.
They were just on live last night talking about how they hooked up and they were talking, we knew what they were talking about. We knew what.
She literally said, she put the bait out there. She was just trying to get him to talk with her and do whatever with her. I'm sure she, from what she said, it sounded like she was having maybe some sexy talk with him or something. And then he bit on that and he yeah, let's hang out. Let's get together. What did you think was going to happen? I'm so confused. And these two are sitting here yeah, that's tea or something. What the fuck?
They're talking all the
1,000% agree with you, Darren, when you said you can do this, but he could have stopped Sakina and all those women from posting that shit online. He could have stopped it, and he didn't.
Posed for the photos. He was.
Yes, I've seen them. It's disgusting. It is disgusting, and that broke my heart. And seeing you say your piece on Friday, I was like screaming at my phone, like, yes, yes, yes. And that inspired me to reach out to Stefan to be like, all right, people need to hear my side of the story, hear my truth, because I'm not saying I'm a victim or anything. I didn't like what had happened, but I'm not going to go and be like, oh, I'm a victim. It's not like that. It's just people need to see who Jack Kelly is and who these women are for who they are instead of going after Stefan and crucifying him. Am I saying Stefan's a saint? No, but they're crucifying the wrong person. And I want people to see that I'm the person that's contributing to this tea. It's someone who doesn't have a dog in the fight. I'm not with Jack. I don't want Jack. I don't, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is an outsider point of view. This isn't, he said, she said, or, someone who's team Stefan or team Sakina. This is someone who literally minds her own business, does her own thing, doesn't have a dog in the fight, but actually has an experience and wanted to share that because it is fun.
You have an experience because you fished the guy out. Like, what are you talking about? This is so weird.
Yeah, so these people who are like, oh, like, as a matter of fact, Sakina's on live now with some other chick, and they were talking about me, and the chick was like, well, how do we know that she didn't take advantage of Jack Kelly? What is there to take advantage of? He's fucking broke. He's broke. He has nothing going for him. He's cute, but he's not that fucking cute. He doesn't have a big dick. Like, what is there to take advantage of? What is there to take advantage of? Please. When you are me and you have the following I have, and you are the celebrity that I am, and you make the money that I make, I promise you, my DMs are flooded all day, every day with my pick of men. Why Jack Kelly of all? So that's asinine to be like, well, how do we know she didn't take advantage of him? No. No. And he can say whatever he wants to be like, oh, she did. That's fine. But we all know the truth. And again, I challenge anyone, fucking look at who I am. Google me and tell me why Jack Kelly, of all people, I would go after. Are you for real right now? When I could have my pick of men who are so much hotter, so much richer, have jobs, have aspirations, goals, all their teeth, like for real. Let's be for real here. And I'm not trying to like bash him. And I even said it in the chat, in the live. It's like, I just want to see you do better. You need to do better. And you owe Darren and the family an apology. The bare minimum. You owe them an apology because what you did was wrong. Dead wrong. That's it.
And her claimed family, her supposed claim family, that's been a narrative for months ever since she passed.
Kelly Blue, use your brain cells. Like, there's nothing to be confused about. I'm just trying to thank you, Caffeinated Chaos. That I have pictures of it in my personal Instagram chat. It's not a secret what it looks like, okay? Like, trust me, I get flooded with those kind of pics all day, every day. And he's not the first nor the last to send me a pic of his, right? So thank you for having me up because, who was it? Deb was sitting there trying to run me through the mud just now. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And I know you'll watch the tea. You'll see everything I said. And I stand 10 toes. I say it with my fucking chest, 10 toes. And
I just looked her up. It's all kinds of porn, nudes, and like all this stuff. Okay, so she said that she went and she hit him up and, was like flirting with him. And then he was interested, whatever, you guys met up, you did whatever you guys did. And then now you're like holding it against him and you're like, that's messed up because you were with Shay. Like, what?
2006, 2007. And then I went to Cocoa Beach twice the last couple of years. Other than that, I'm here in Tennessee, minding my own business, worrying about my hustle and my family. So, like, come for me, please do. You're not going to like what's going to happen. And I'm sure Jack won't either, And it really, at the end of the day, I just want all of them to do better. Stop claiming that you're friends with Shay when you sat there. I don't know if you've seen this, Darren, but like during the bash, one of them had done put a picture of Shay on the wall and a bunch of candles and roses and left the TikTok live streaming all night while they're all at the bash. Yes. They had that going all night while goddamn good and well they're all over here, doing the most with Sakina and Jack. And promoting, advertising their relationship and whatever. And Sakina needs to stop because she's parading him around like he's the prize pig she won at the country fair. Knock it off. You don't love him. You don't love him. What you're doing is you're parading him around acting like I got him. I got him. And that's disgusting. That's foul. Like, grow the fuck up.
Are you mad? You sound mad.
Who's being aggressive though?
He's so upset.
Like, Deb, you know exactly what you said. And I am answering because you sat there. I came into this chat and you were sitting there going, oh, Glory, da 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 da. So I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there, and it's out there on that chat. So I wanted to come in here and put my thing out there. And again, my deepest condolences. And people were like, oh, well, if you hooked up with Jack, then like you're not Shay's friend. I never said I was Shay's friend.
Right.
And I never said I was Shay's friend. I feel awful for her. I do. And I think that that's a normal human reaction for any person, I would think. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, and make me understand. But I think that's a pretty human reaction. You see all these things. I think it'd be kind of fucked up if I didn't feel bad for this woman. Whether I knew her or not, it would be fucked up if I didn't feel bad. And if you don't feel bad, if you look at everything, if you've seen everything I've seen and the timeline of everything in the lives I've seen at the oddest hours of the night, yeah, you'd be just as furious as I am for a woman you don't know. End of story. And if you don't, and if you're not furious by it, then there's something wrong with you too.
Girl,
because
yeah,
and like the whole Jack Kelly thing, I firmly agree that it's a green card thing, but I also think it's attention. He loves the clout because you notice he said in his live the other night that he can get any woman he wants. It's not about green card. You're right. No. But you know what? I've never seen him with a normal supersized BBW. He's always linking up with content creators. So he loves the attention. He loves the clout. And plus, he knows content creators have enough money to pay for that K1 visa that costs over $10,000. I've watched plenty of 90 Day Fiance. I'd like to say I'm an immigration professional at this point. Okay.
Why did she message him then? It sounds like she's mad that he got with somebody else instead of got with his ex-girlfriend or whatever instead of her. That's what it sounds like. Because why would she go through trying to get him if he's some like broke loser? And then now she's like over here talking about all of this. And oh, well, Shay and I weren't friends, whatever. Like, this is so weird. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
That this trip was supposed to be for him to come to Vegas and propose to Shay. And, he brought his suit.
That's what I've been seeing.
And instead she passed. So here he is on the plane taking all these videos and pictures of himself flying to Vegas. Maybe it's just me. If my fiance died and the trip that I'm taking to Vegas that was supposed to be a proper proposal turned into a trip that is my fiance's funeral, I would not be in the right mind to want to take pictures and video documenting my flight from the Isle of Man to Vegas. That would be the furthest from my mind.
And Glory, it's funny you said that because he also made, sure, take photos of your trip, whatever.
Yeah.
But he was posting them publicly, right?
Yeah.
But he also made the claim talking about the reason why he never really posted Shayna after she passed away because, I'm not a big social media person. What do you expect? I'm not an influencer. But then flipped it and was just like, when people were asking him about the pictures from the bash, talking about, of course I was having fun and blah, blah, blah. So it's funny you mentioned also the plane rides because I remember seeing those now too. It's like, which one is it? Like, were you posting it because you were having fun, or were you were literally in a few days later talking about you're not an influencer and you have no reason to post pictures of yourself and everything like that. Make it make sense. So it's all these small things adding up to a bigger problem.
Yeah, and like on his personal IG, there's nothing about Shay on there. Like, she's been completely taken off his IG, his Facebook, because I'm friends with him on Facebook. The only thing he has about Shay, and Darren, I don't know if you know this, he says that his relationship status says that he's in a relationship with Shay, but he's calling Sakina his girlfriend. And just a few minutes ago, before I popped in here, I heard Sakina on her live call him her boyfriend. And he took everything besides that relationship stats and the one memorial photo. He's taken everything off his Facebook that he posted about her. All you see is the stuff that she tagged him in.
And the AI photo.
Yeah, that's it. That's gross behavior. Let's gross. Like, if you're gonna do all this, look, I'm not against you taking a trip and living your life the way that would make Shay happy, that you enjoyed your trip. However, I firmly believe, even though I've never met her, I really want to believe that she would not be okay with him hooking up with anything that sat still long enough and posting about it. Like, come enjoy your trip. That's what she would have wanted, but not like that. Not like that. And that's another reason why I agree that he should pay back every dollar that GoFundMe. Because, if you're in Vegas, have fun, go see the sights, hang out with people, whatever. But that's not what he's doing. He is hooking up with everybody.
This trip was about Shayna. If his new girlfriend wanted to see him that fucking bad, she should have fucking paid for that.
Yeah, it is disgusting. It is disgusting. And what's even funnier is just, when so Sakina, like I've seen in Sakina's life before I jumped in here, she's like, yeah, I woke up to all these screenshots and these messages about Stefan's tea time, and this girl who's a corn star. I don't even know her and I've never met her, but she had my name in her mouth, And it's so funny, her and her friend. And that's when her friend was like, oh, well, has she been to a bash? Why does it matter? I don't need to go to a bash to validate my career that I've made of myself. I'm fucking famous. Google me. I'm an OG. I'm an established OG in the industry. I've been around since 2005. I'm AVN nominated. I don't need to go to a bash to validate who I am, what I do, whatever. Okay, if I go to a bash, it's because I want to get away from Tennessee and I want to have a good time and drink and party. I don't do it for any other reason. She's like, so has she been to the bash? And then she was like, how do you know that she wasn't taking advantage of Jack Kelly? And it's funny because Jack Kelly was in that chat and he was doing everything but acknowledging those things that were being said.
Well, another thing that gets me is how many days after Shay passed was he on that flight and he still brought a tuxedo with him?
Yeah. Brooke, you're right. You're right on that. Bashes are there to make friends. A bash is supposed to be a place where you go and have a safe space and let loose, have fun, make friends, drink, do whatever. That's what it's for. It's supposed to be a community, a safe haven for, big, handsome men, big, beautiful women, supersized BBWs, and the admirers, the people that love them. And you got these mean girls who claim to be Shay's friends, bullying women of the Pearadise house and promoting this relationship with Sakina and Jack.
Yes.
But all the while, like, they're all Shay's biggest ops, but talking about, oh, we love Shay, But like, it's one of those like sleight of hand distractions. Like, over here, we're gonna do this memorial and distract you with this, but really over here, we're sitting here promoting and cheering on this relationship with Sakina and Jack. And you know what? And that's fine. Y'all want to be together, but you should have kept that off social media. You should have kept it shut. Like, that's it. What pissed me off. It's a matter of do better and be mindful of what you're doing and who's watching. And I firmly believe that Jack had a false sense of security at the bash. He really thought that he had the sense of security that he could do whatever he wanted at the bash with whoever, and he was going to be protected by the community. And I'm glad that there's people there who had seen what was happening and knew who he was and was calling him out on it and saying, that's disgusting behavior. He fucked up having this false sense of security that he was going to be protected by the community. And I'm glad that there was people who were like, no, that's not okay. That is not okay. You are wrong for that.
I'm, at the end of the day, just glad that you have been so vocal about that part. Like, of course, everybody's not going to agree about every little thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're not stupid. Like, you literally see, like, my point of view just with Jack Kelly. And it's like, I respect you for being vocal about that and saying what you're saying, like, like, just everything and being real and not being fake. There's been so much fakeness going on.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I respect that so much from you, like for real.
I'm so sorry for your loss, and I'm sure Shay was an amazing person. And from what I'd seen, I think that like I would have liked her if I ever got the chance to meet her, you know. But I don't agree with any of this and the timeline of everything. And you know, I'm not trying to I was never trying. My intention was not to ruin Jack. It's just I'm one of those people where I think the best of you until you give me a reason not to. My loyalty runs deep until you give me a reason not to. And when he was playing in my face, you know, and I have no problem. I fucking screenshot every conversation I have with him and I can show it to you. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to gain from this. I have nothing to hide. But it's like when you play in my face like that. Already? Huh?
Is it stuff that we don't know and like really bad stuff?
You could just see the conversation. So you can see what I saw. And like, you know, my sister and I were just everything you were saying the other night validated what my sister and I were saying for the last 2 months since the documentary dropped, since Shay had passed. And it just, that's why I popped in the other night and your thing. And I wanted to say so much, but I do try to be careful because of my online presence, because, you know, that is my job. And so I try to be careful. But at the same time, like money is not everything to me. It's not. And doing the right thing is. I was an officer for a very long time. So I'm really big on the integrity. I am. So when I see a legitimate wrong and, you know, I had a role in it, so to speak, you know, it wasn't a significant role, but I had a small part in it. And in a way, I'm in this, but I'm not, you know, because I'm not a main character in any of this, but I am part of it because I picked him up and I had my experience with him. And it was not what I was expecting at all. And it was funny because, like I said, the minute we got in my car, I had instant ick. And the events of the night validated what I was feeling, you know, right off the jump. And that should tell you something, you know. And I like I said, I have it in Messenger showing that I was making plans with him. Like, yeah, I really want to go to the Zach Bagans Museum. We can do this, you know. And I couldn't get him back to Paradise quick enough. You know, I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's not do the Zach. I told him, so let's not do the Zach Bagans Museum. I'm really tired and I really do have a long drive and I have to be back home by a certain time. Let's get you back to Paradise, you know? Yeah. And that was my way of letting him down and just kind of pushing him off gently and to be a bitch about it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like I said, I'm not a main player in this. But because I did have an experience with him, and I was seeing all these things unfold and the way he was playing me in the sense that he wasn't being honest about what he was doing. And we've had very deep conversations, like very deep. And he knows about like my depression. I know about his, you know, I shared very personal things with him about like my mental health and what I was going on with my son and at home. You know, so I thought we were friends, but you're going to sit there and lie to me when I'm just trying to help you and be a good friend. Then why the fuck should I have any loyalty to you? And again, as a girl's girl, seeing what he was doing, you know, but talking about, oh, I love Shay. Like, no. Someone who didn't have a dog in the fight needed to step up and say something, and that was going to be me.
I'm glad you did.
And people were and my sister watched that tea time chat and she's like, there's a lot of people who are agreeing with you, but there was a group that was just going hard and I was like, it was probably all of Sakina and her, you know, Esme and all them probably joined. That was probably them, you know, sticking up for Jack and talking shit in that chat, because she said that she was like, that chat was rough. And I couldn't see any of the chat when I was on the panel. I couldn't see anything that was being said, but she told me, she's like, you might not want to read it. It's like, I don't care, I'm not gonna waste the time to read it. Just give me an idea. And she's like, there's a lot of people that were excited that you were there. You definitely had fans there, and then there's a lot of people who were agreeing with what you were saying, but there's a small handful that kept saying some really fucked up stuff to you and about you in the chat, like, you know. And I was like, yeah, it's probably all the mean girls. It's probably all the fucking mean girls that are involved, you know, with that. And that's fine. They're just mad that they got called out. Yes, that someone who's not a part of the Pearadise house, someone who's not a part of the bash, someone who's not part of their little cliquey group, someone who's not their op, just stepped up and shone a light on them and their behaviors and his. They're mad about that. That's what that is. And they can be mad all day. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to be 45 fucking years old. Like, I don't care. I speak on what I know and what I experience, and I don't listen to hearsay, this, that, and the other. And, you know, people are like, well, provide screenshots of the lives where you saw Sakina saying this. No, because I don't do that shit. I don't do that. I have no reason to. And at that time when I had seen that, because that was right before the documentary dropped and before I had met Jack in person, you know, why would I have any reason to screenshot that shit? Why? So that's why I don't have screenshots. And Rosie, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of you because of the whole documentary thing, but I will give you credit that the other night when I had said that I had seen that in your live, Darren, that she spoke with, she said, I saw that too. So I know I wasn't the only person who had seen that live at 3:00 in the morning on Layla Plus's profile with Sakina in the box. So I'm glad that someone else saw it. So there's your proof, those who are asking. And Sakina, if this sees you, that's my fucking proof. Rosie saw it. That means other people saw it too, because that shit was 3:00 in the morning, Tennessee time. And I know I think there was only like 40 or 50 people in Layla's live. So it wasn't a whole lot of people, but people saw it. Cheeky, sorry. I get what's that word? Passionate.
No, I am. The TikTok live is here for a reason to speak. So I mean, I'm giving you the time to say what you want to say. You know what I mean? Like,
thank you for trusting me and bringing me up in the box to say this, because I know you don't know who you're bringing up. You don't know me from the hole in the wall, you know. So thank you for trusting me and bringing me up and giving me that platform to say that. And like, I can't say enough, my deepest condolences. And I'm so sorry that you guys have to go through this. I'm sorry you lost Shay. And I'll say it again. I don't know her. I'm not friends with her. But I'm going to feel bad for her and I'm going to be angry for her. I was trying not to cry when I was saying that in the tea time, because it's disgusting. And anyone who thinks that everything that Jack, Sakina, and those girls are doing, there's something seriously fucking wrong with you. I'll say that all day, every day. There's something seriously fucking wrong with you if you think this behavior, these actions are okay. And it's sad. I don't like to talk shit about people I don't know. But at the end of the day, when I'm sitting here and I'm seeing your lives and watching the teas and you're acting so ugly, you know, like I saw that shit with Esme and Z. I'm butchering her name. This is Sakina. I don't know you, Sakina, from the fucking hole in the wall. But here I am seeing you. And this is my first impression of you. This is what you're doing right now and what these girls are doing. This is not just my first impression of you, but other people who don't know you. This is their first impression of you as well. Like, so how are you to sit there and do all this and expect people to think the most of you, think the most highly of you and favorable of you, if you are doing all this mean girl, stank, kitty energy stuff? How are you going to expect people to respect you and want to be your friend or listen to anything you have to say or say, yeah, you know, you did care about Shay and all that when you are doing all this and it just looks really, really bad?
Yeah.
This is my first impression of you, you guys. And so don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me because I'm seeing this and I'm speaking on my opinion. I'm putting out my first impression of you. I didn't force you to act this way.
Right.
Are we watching
exactly.
Katie?
You did this. You clicked that go live button. You
she's looping like she's Katie right now.
put that out there, wanting people to see. And guess what? The one person you didn't expect to see fucking saw it. And that person has no problem putting that shit on blast.
Yep.
None. I'll say it with my chest 10 toes on the ground.
She'd be a good option here.
I mean, you took the words from my mouth. So, I mean, hey, there's nothing left for me to say on that.
So I hope that bare minimum, I really want to see Jack pay that money back, but it's probably never going to happen.
Oh, we're
bare minimum, I would gain an ounce of respect for him if he grew a pair and apologized to you guys directly. Not pull that shit that Z pulled the other day where she apologized to everyone but you. Grow a pair, confront you like a man.
Thank you.
And say you're sorry for your behaviors and your actions, and maybe you should have done better. You don't need to cry. You don't need to slit your wrist. You don't need to make a production about it. No one's wanting you to do that. No one's asking you to do that. No one's expecting that of you. just have some decorum, like for real.
Ma'am.
And be a man and
Ma'am.
apologize to you guys.
Talk about decorum. This woman just admitted that she tried to like get Jack Kelly, like she hit him up, was in his DMs, being on like sexy time, whatever. And then she seems jealous, is what she seems like. She seems mad.
It's happy about the things that
something happened between them, and then maybe he went with somebody else and she got upset about it. That's what it seems like.
Their mouth shut, like you were just gonna run your mouth and be mean girls to Audrey and all them and disrespect Shay and Shay's memory, and no one was gonna say anything about it. Be so for real. Like the internet is the courtroom of public opinion. So, and you put your shit out there into the courtroom of public opinion. What did you expect was gonna happen?
Exactly.
You know, and I hope that one day they'll do better, you know, and maybe then if they do better and show better, maybe I wouldn't have an opinion. You know, maybe I would think better of them. But right now, no. Mean girl energy, stank kitty energy. Like, it's not cool. And your mamas need to be slapped for letting you carry on that way, or teaching you that being this way, this mean girl, is okay. Like, seriously, your mamas and daddies should be slapped for raising you the way that you are, because this is not okay. It's not okay.
At the end of the day, do better, be better. And honestly, my DMs are open. Have I got one message trying to talk about this? No, not one. Not fucking one message from nobody.
Does he want Jack Kelly too?
So it is what it is. Not, hey, do you think we can talk like adults? Do you think we can have a private conversation? Nothing. So if they don't want to speak, that's fine with me. I'm going to say my piece publicly about it then.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's telling me to stop. Nobody's telling me to, what do you mean? Like, it's just crazy. The whole situation's crazy. And like I said, you took everything from my mouth. And I agree with you.
And I think everyone is going after the wrong person. They really are. Stefan, is he a saint? No. But from what I've seen, and I've met him in person when I picked up Jack, and I talked to him for at least an hour, him and Rissa. I'm a really good, like, I'm very empathetic. Like, I'm an empath very much. And I didn't get ick energy from Stefan when I was talking to him. Not once. You know, he carried himself very well. And even with the everyone coming after him, he's done nothing but stand with decorum and own his shit, but also present receipts. And everyone is coming after him, calling him a predator, when the real predator is staring you in the face the whole time. Like, best way to describe it is smiling in Shay's face, pissing on her fucking.
She literally messaged him. And why is she saying, she was just going to say, it's like he's pissing on Shay's, grave, whatever. Like, is he supposed to just be single for the rest of his life now? And why does Darren want to talk to him? Like, Darren didn't, correct me if I'm wrong, he didn't talk to Shay for a couple years, right? Like, but why should they be going after Jack Kelly? You messaged Jack Kelly. I don't even know Jack Kelly. You messaged him and got to talking to him. Stefan be reaching out to other women, trying to get them to go over. He goes into chats. There was somebody that said that Stefan allegedly messaged them when they saw in Katie's chat that they said they were going to Vegas. And when he messaged them, went into their DM, slid up in the DM, said, "When are you coming to Vegas? You should come to Pearadise." What?
And I may not agree with his lifestyle or whatever, but I think he's decent people. And it's just kind of weird how I didn't get that energy from him. But Jack, the moment, we had stepped out that door and got in my car, and it was just me and him, I had instant.
Even involved in
that? It was overwhelming, and that just goes to show. And I didn't know what I was in for that night. And I wish I would have listened to my instinct and just said, you know what, maybe I'm just going to leave you here and enjoy my night alone in my room, but it is what it is, like, lesson learned. So the people are going after the wrong person. They need to open up their eyes and stop defending him.
While we're on the subject of the podcast, you had made a comment about, like, how you tasted them and spit out. Should we let our minds run to the dirty side of that, or what? Yeah.
Like I said, all I'm gonna say is I drank the Jack Kelly Kool-Aid, and I don't understand what the hype is about. Ooh. And we'll just leave it at that, girl. We can talk about it in private. We can talk about it in private. My DMs are always open for that. But I'm gonna be good and not put
you back, by the way, too.
Oh, thank you. Because I'm not trying to put everything out there, but yeah, I'm confused. I don't understand what the hype is about. I tasted the Kool-Aid, and it's
Pineapple. You really got to use your imagination with that one. Like, think about it.
Well, and here's the thing, Pineapple. I can answer that, but I'm not going to do it in a public forum like this. Like I said, Jesse and Darren are more than welcome to message me in private, and I'm happy to explain the events of that night. Like I said in that live, if you want to come for Audrey and all those girls and come for me, please do, because what I have to say, Stefan and all them know, because I told them in private, and their jaw dropped. So before you make assumptions about what happened, just trust and believe that what you think happened, that isn't what you think. And when I told them, their jaws fucking dropped. Okay. But I'm not going to put it out here. Like I said, Jesse and Darren are welcome to message me in private, and I'll tell them exactly what the fuck happened, and your jaws are going to fucking drop too. But like I said, if those girls want to come for me and come for those Pearadise girls who've done nothing but just mind their own fucking business and exist, okay, come for us. Come for us, because I'm going to expose your little precious Jack Kelly more than what I've done, and you're not going to like what I have to say.
I really appreciate you like speaking your truth and just coming up here and like validating everything Darren had to say, because we were feeling pretty alone for a minute on how we were feeling on the whole situation.
But that's the thing. Even if I was alone, even if it did ruin my reputation online or whatever, I was gonna say I didn't care, because at the end of the day, Shayna came first, and all the social media bullshit came second. And I didn't care if people were gonna drag my name. Don't think people were going to turn on me or think of me in a bad lighting or anything. Because at the end of the day, Shayna was my family. I grew up with her, and she came first and foremost. And I was going to call out shitty behavior that I seen, and I don't regret it. Just like you said, Fox, I stand on everything that I've said, and I'm not taking it back. So, I mean, I stand on everything I've said in the live in the last, week at this point. So
I'm so glad that you did, and I support you 1,000%. I will have your back. And for all y'all in the chat, just know I literally have nothing. I don't know these people personally. I don't know Darren and Jesse. This is the first time I've spoken to you guys. I have nothing to gain from this. So I have your back 1,000%, and I'll be right there behind you, supporting you guys, because of what I know and what I experienced. This isn't like hearsay. This isn't like, oh, well, I heard. No, this is my experience, and I can tell you from my experience that because of my experience, everything you said is correct. And then some.
Thank you.
So and I'm sorry you felt so alone, and like I said, I try to mind, like I said the other night, I have an online presence, and I try to be careful because this is how I make my money. So I try to be careful. But I had thought about it before I had reached out to Stefan, and I was like, you know what? These people that are involved are so minuscule in my world, and what could they possibly do? You know what I'm saying? What could they possibly do? Nothing. Because I don't go to bashes. I keep to myself. And Pow is threatening to blacklist me from the adult industry and tell people not to work with me. Joke's on you, ho. I don't work with other content creators. There's one here in Tennessee I work with, and he loves me. He thinks I'm just the greatest person. And because he's seen I'm a legit person, I'm a stand-up person, and very respectful. I don't work with other female content creators. I don't work for industry people anymore. I'm my own agent. I'm my own person. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and try to blacklist me from working with other people. Joke's on you, bitch. Everything's done in-house. Good luck with that. When your wallet matches mine, come for me then. When you can get up out of your motor scooter and stand up and face me, then we could fucking talk. Till then, stay in your fucking scooter, okay? Because all the energy you're putting out there, and I'll say it again, I said it in the live earlier, is Stanquist energy, and it's giving you live on a main street, and it's giving that you wipe back to front, like for real. So
not the Choco Taco.
Choco Taco. I'm not making fun of someone's mobility. But that's great that you want to take that there. Good for you. Sakina is live talking shit. And what, is Jack Kelly just sitting there being dead silent? Because I mean, if you can that's generous of me to assume that they can reach back there. But like, yeah. And I know that she's talking shit because I've seen her live before I jumped in here. She's like, I don't know who this corn star is, and 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 her and her little friend were talking shit. I'm like, you guys are hilarious. Like,
oh my God.
Unaffected. And it's so funny because Sakina had posted on her thing, people are talking shit about me and I was gonna address it, but I'm not Queen, clearly you're bothered by it, or else you wouldn't have made that post. Someone who's not bothered wouldn't have posted that.
Yeah, I just think at the end of the day, like this, when you come onto a TikTok live, of course, people are going to have the ability to respond. We're not dumb when we're going to talk publicly about stuff. We know we're going to get clipped. We know people are going to put their opinion out there, and they have every right to do that. Like, this isn't a private conversation, you know what I mean? So, to each their own at the end of the day, like, this whole thing it's crazy. It really is. But I feel like it's like a spider web. Like, one thing is like a whole bunch of different things combined, if that even makes sense. So it's like, again, just thank you for just, standing up for the whole like Jack Kelly situation.
Yeah.
Standing up and using your voice and, kind of backing me and saying the things that you said, like, sorry for your loss too. Like, people don't realize that means a lot, especially because I'm grieving. I am still grieving. You know what I mean? Like, I've had a lot of loss. So, I mean, I respect you a lot in that sense.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And I mean everything I say. And Sakina couldn't talk all the shit she wants. She was literally saying in her live, Stefan, because I see him, he's in here. Stefan, she was saying that you were going on about her making accusations that you're a predator over a year ago, but then you're saying again a few weeks later, what is it? And
Pearadise is in there. He said Sakina is live talking shit about the girls on the house.
I heard you saying that Jack Kelly is a predator a few weeks ago. I heard you. I saw you, not Stefan. I don't know if Stefan did it, a year ago, whatever. But let's get that straight, Sakina. I saw you on Layla's live, and you talked about Jack Kelly being a predator. He's just like Stefan, and you were warning girls to stay away from Jack because you were upset that y'all broke up. And then he got with Shay. You were butthurt, and so you were doing a smear campaign on Jack Kelly, and it was on live. So don't play stupid and act like you didn't, sis. Like, you did, and you got clocked, and you're just upset you got clocked, and someone put it out there. Girl, it's the internet. You, like I said, I'm up at all hours of the night. You don't know. I'm not out here trying to seek shit. Trust me. It just popped up on my For You page at 3:00 in the morning. And I was going to scroll out of the live until I heard Jack's name come up. And I was like, oh, like, who's talking about my friend? Like, why is she saying this about my friend? And like I said, this was before I had picked him up.
Do you guys want to go watch Sakina? This girl that I found her page that she's talking. And or she's talking about them. People are in there. They're saying, "Oh, she's up on there talking shit and blah 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 blah," talking about this BBW Glory Fox person.
And Sakina, Rosie had seen it too and validated what I had said in Darren's chat. We both saw you and heard you say what you said. So don't deny it, girl. Just own it. Be a grown woman and own it.
Girl, you own it. That you went in his DMs.
Own your words.
Fish him
You're
out.
going to put it out there for the world to see.
Didn't get the response you wanted, or whatever the fuck happened. We don't know. But it's so crazy how they want everybody else to show their face, but this girl doesn't have to, but she's making all kinds of accusations against Jack Kelly. For those of you, this is Jack Kelly right here.
Don't want to sound full of myself a rude, but you ain't looking at no other dudes, cause you.
Layla May are on live at 3:00 in the morning. You don't think it's weird that anybody else is on live 3:00 in the morning? It's just the hypocrisy is killing me.
Oh my
because
God.
She's like, you know that I keep weird hours. I keep strange hours. So I pop into your lives at any time.
Who was
And
this?
he's like, the corn star.
Oh, Glory.
Yeah, I was like, whatever that girl's name is. But I just thought it was kind of funny. So
the
it's
dig
okay
is
for
supposed
Stefan and them to be on live in the middle of the night. But all of a sudden, it's strange that I work overnight.
But
So
that's
how
just
my body clock
glory
is.
hole? Glory hole?
That's the thing, it's like, is that supposed to be-
nickname her glory hole?
Is that supposed to be a thing, like a dig on someone for being up late or whatever? But it's like, how do you know unless you're up late? So stuff like that doesn't make sense to me.
No, it
But
doesn't.
they're talking crap
my
about
favorite
something
part
that you were
was-
able to see.
I read in somebody's comments, they were like, and she was over there. She was just flirting. Sakina was just flirting with Jack. Okay, I like him. I'm going to do that. And guess what? I'm not coming off of him. So stay mad.
Right.
I'm not coming off of him.
Paola requested.
Oh, I didn't see you, boo. I had a bunch of guys like requesting. Oh, and so did Yolanda. I'm sorry, girl. Oops, let me click.
Hello. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, she's telling the whole internet how she paid for everything with Jack, but he gave her the ick. Yeah, I don't know about paying for someone and then having the ick. I just told the story how we went gambling and Jack handed me his wallet. So, okay.
Ooh.
Clearly, we are not the same.
What? Okay, let me ask a question real quick. Because I went live earlier and someone started asking me, "Oh, do you know about the new drama?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I saw that.
But there's always new drama in Paradise, right? So they're like, "Yeah, Sakina and like this and like Jack," and I'm like, "Okay, so they reconnected. Like, what's the fucking problem?"
They're grown adults.
Right.
We're both. I was like, "Why do we care again? Why do we care?"
I mean, and like Audrey says, I'm her elder. So aren't I old enough to make my decision?
Everybody's so elder. She started talking to Stefan when she was under 18, but whatever.
I mean, if you're the elder, then what the hell is Stefan? Your
Exactly. This is the thing with these people that it's like they say stupid shit, but then they don't realize that it applies so much worse to them.
Right.
It's like the hypocrisy is astonishing at this point. Because it's like, what about you? Or like Stefan, I guess, tried to like be funny. He was like, Sakina dated Jack last year, but it was mostly like long-term relationship. Oh, okay, so it's a problem when I do it.
I don't understand what's going on. Okay, hold on. I'm in. Hi.
Oh, you
There
look cute,
she
boo.
is.
Hi. Hey, girl. Hey. So me and Pal finally met in real life.
Oh,
Yes.
For a very short period. I literally bounced so fucking hard from that dash.
Oh,
I literally saw you for 5
Oh, this is my
minutes.
favorite. And Audrey brought up you being a mom and in drama. Like it's what about Stefan? Well, Stefan is a deadbeat. So it's a little bit different. He doesn't know about taking care of children. He ran out on the first kid, then ran out on the other two. So clearly there's a pattern. Speaking of patterns, Stefan.
Yeah, she is pretty, Lydia.
But like, what does that have to do? Okay, so first of all, let me start with this.
It's the ageist thing. That's what she's trying to do, pal. It's the ageist thing where she's like, Sakina's older than me. She's like in her 30s or 40, and then
are they
she's
just
like,
mad that
I'm
they
not-
wanted to
I'm
date
just-
Jack or something, or what is it?
No, it's just, and she's like, and you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. This is after calling me bitch repeatedly. I'm not going to say anything because I respect my elders.
Oh my God.
You don't respect
But if that were
nobody.
true, she wouldn't have been saying anything at all about you. At all.
True.
And the ageist stuff really is interesting because
Stefan is old as shit.
Right.
No, that
He's a lot older than me.
His mom is in here.
I'm probably older than everyone here. So, but you know,
Don't matter.
but the thing is like we all get old, we all age. Why are you going to be ageist at people? Like, please.
I mean, it's the
listen to
same.
what you're saying.
It's the same with him being fat phobic, making fun of people on scooters and stuff, and not anybody in there is skinny. So it's like I don't understand that either.
If that's all they got.
I can't comprehend somebody being over 600 pounds, making fun of somebody else being fat.
Exactly.
It's like literally like make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Wait, we're talking about fat people.
Oh yeah. Oh, you should have seen the messages that Spanx got like a year ago.
Oh my god!
It was.
I do know because Stefan always goes into like fat shaming people when it's like, aren't you for the best?
And he slut shames too.
Yeah,
like he had like a whole rant on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what was it? I think it was Rissa. She can verify. She's here lurking. She sent Spanx a message and was like, "You're just jealous that you didn't get Stefan's D." That's what she told her.
Good.
Yeah, and then they started making fun of Spanx for being fat, and it was just like, "Girl,
that is so weird."
Now, girl,
I was telling people today about the fact that he started a fucking podcast with the same name of a podcast that I had with Cass before, that he tried to interject.
Yeah, just was saying that earlier.
And now he's using it just to start shit. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be good, but really, this is what you do with it?
It is funny, Rissa. It's hilarious.
Like, it's so weird. Because, I mean, I have proof. You can go and look up here on TikTok, Fat Tea Time, and you can see from years ago post of me. You can also look up on his, probably he has it on his phone, a screenshot of the logo that I made with Cass like back in 2022. Yeah, you can look it up. Like, there's proof of it, but whatever.
The ick factor is
sometimes folks seem to catch amnesia.
Creeps kind of just giving you like ew,
You know, it's funny.
like you just feel
Like, no one here is a pick me. What you all are doing in the comments is you are helping him to you are re-victimizing his victims is what you're doing.
Yep.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah. And then the whole comment, nobody wants to touch Sakina's fupa but Jack. Okay.
Good.
Okay. But you know, that's the thing. I'm okay with just being desired by one person.
We're all bad people, apparently.
Monogamy is gross. Ew.
I really don't get these people. Y'all are so fucking weird.
Like,
do you ever like sit there and think what I'm saying may be something that applies to someone else that I'm trying to defend? Like, y'all always do that. Every single time they come defending this group, they always bring up stuff that it would be worse if they say it to the other side.
Right.
It always is.
Yep.
Blowing kisses to the fans out there.
Yeah.
Weird ass behavior. It couldn't be me.
It's weird. The whole thing is just weird. And I feel like they're just dragging it and making a mountain out of a molehill.
Well, I think it's the thing. Like you already saw something as negative, because the documentary that came out is negative in any single way you can find it towards Pearadise, to be honest. And they still use it to get some clout, and he still goes on. Like, have you seen him that he's been all over Facebook on BBW groups being like, yes, it is me, the guy from the documentary.
I did see that.
I would not see that. That would not be my intro. But it's like any kind of drama, any kind of attention, he wants it. So of course he will milk something like this because he got nothing else new going on.
But that's
and
the actual
motherfucker has no personality either. So
how does a father of three have this much time?
That's the clout chasing, though. That is like
that's the funny thing. That is like you call us clout chasers, and then it's like, but you're the one that's constantly looking for it. Like, we're not here every day.
Oh God, yeah, that's ick.
Yeah, I sure am.
That was gross.
I've not been here in months. Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's kind of cute that they think that like now we got Mr. Narcissist himself on the panel. Well, Stefan's not here. Stefan's not on the panel.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. That's fine.
The real so-called predator is here now. I bet that will get clipped up for people.
Oh,
I'm going to start blocking people because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. Feel free. Like, that's what. Well, I love the block button. I love it.
Oh, the block button is beautiful.
Oh, look, did we block the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like,
Jack, you see what Ashley said?
What's up?
Pal, you missed it. You missed the whole lore of that.
What is it? What happened?
My sister and Jack have become fast
You
friends,
can text me,
and
baby.
she like renamed him. She was like, Jack. She started calling Jack a YN. Jack's like, what's a YN?
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Oh, Luke just got it.
Oh, Luke didn't get it before?
He just got it just now.
No. I didn't hear it.
No, Ashley was literally like lecturing Jack and telling him, she was like, we're raising young, respectful YNs around here. What are you doing? You didn't open the door for me too. It's very funny. I don't think she can like come on right now because the kid's in the background, but Ashley thinks she's British right now.
With her pretty pussy.
What is it? Too bad Stefan and Darren blocked the ladies. Why do I care? I don't go to their pages, but I did go to everyone's page earlier to block them.
It don't matter. He has so many accounts. Stefan has so many
I do remember a quote from the YouTube show, and they said, "Oh, I would never want to interact with that man and those people. God, get them away!" And they can't stop following and watching our lives. Like,
wait, but didn't Stefan go on a live one day talking about like he will fuck up he will go after anybody going after Jack? Like, do we have that? Because that was on the record.
He did say that. That's right.
What? I forgot all about hold on.
Actually, I have a clip. I have that clip.
That clip is this. Now
that clip is on my Facebook. Remember, he's called him a predator, and if anybody has anything to say, anything about Jack,
no,
I'm
he was like hardcore
involved.
Jack. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, that was like not.
Okay.
Are we blocking the same
When did you
people?
do that?
He never did that.
No.
He never.
It seems like they're trying to like switch the targets. They're like trying to like get people off of Stefan and like throw them onto Jack Kelly. I don't know why he would refund anything. Stefan literally picked this dude up at the airport. Like, there was no problem with him coming, and now all of a sudden he needs to refund the money. Like, what?
Used someone's passing. It's on the other side, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
more than once.
Oh, here we go with this shit. Here we go.
Oh god.
They're sending trolls over.
I love Shay with every fiber of my being. Facts over feelings. So I don't.
Oh, that's him. That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
He's been
I've
blocking
seen him before. Yeah.
You guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I think I just learned how to close my screen. Okay.
Oh god.
There we go.
Fucking Rissa is in here and she's telling people, you don't know anything. Chillax says, Sakina, you're beautiful. Rissa says, you don't know anything. God,
I mean, like, it's not doing like any good on either side. Like, there's just no point. Like,
but again, like, what kind of people see? Because I don't know, but I'm the kind of person that I'm happy for others when I see them like cool and happy and having a good time and everything. So like, even if it's people that I don't even like, to be honest, like I see people being like, yay, I'm doing this, yay. And I'm like, good. Now they won't start drama with me. Hopefully they're happy enough that they won't even talk about me or some shit like that. I don't know. Like, I just see people be happy and I'll be like, I'm happy for them. I don't understand why anybody would see disconnection and start shit.
Somebody's in here, they said, Jack, shut the fuck up. You faked a whole relationship with Shay. Like, what? I was trying to find the screenshot that I had or a video that I had of like an article where it was Shay and Jack together. I really need to find that. I ran across it the other day and now I can't find it.
I trust that they're adults and are responsible adults at that. And like, it's just so silly. It's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. No, thank you. Yeah, they act like it was like all premeditated and like we jumped in bed straight away when we were speaking for like a week, like face to face, having conversations. And then the conversations got a bit heavier.
If anything, their bullshit brought y'all together. So if anything, they can take the credit. I feel like y'all were not talking to each other until we started getting on live and talking about all
If I missed a visa, how come I've been to America over 12 years and not managed to get a visa? If I missed a visa, I could have got one
My
over
dude, don't
several
get
periods
it.
of time.
It's not worth it. It's not worth your shit right now.
They're just
all that green card stuff. It's like such a low hanging fruit argument of like, yeah, I'm not from here. I want to be here. He's only here for a green card. I've had several opportunities for said green card and I've turned them down. Like, it's like Shay's been gone a month. Well, it's been 2 months.
It's been 2 months.
But also,
you can make up your facts now. Make up your own timelines now.
I just don't understand why any of you
I'm speaking
guys
right now.
who are anybody to say
Bad
what's
Mama
immoral
Jamma,
or
Bad
not.
Mama Jamma. I've seen your name before. What am I not doing now? Can you not hear my voice right now? Or are you just deaf? Deaf and dumb, maybe. Are you deaf and dumb? Is that what it is?
No one wants. This isn't about money or green cards or clout or rubbing it in anyone's face. It's so weird.
It is weird because like they knew each other before any of this shit. Like, what are y'all doing?
Exactly.
Y'all are so weird.
You guys have been fed bullshit and you're believing it.
Yeah. Yes, we were poly as well, just to add another thing to it. So polyamorous means we would have had multiple relationships. So, you know, like if it happened before Shay's passing, would it be okay?
Layla is funny.
But now that it's after Shay's passing, I need to be locked away with a chastity belt for the rest of my life.
So I could hear a little bit of what you guys were saying when I stepped away, and I do want to partially thank Pearadise for opening up a discussion between Jack and I. Because the first time I actually messaged him back was to be like, Stefan just posted something, a live was sent to me that said I called you a predator, and I just wanted to clear it up. It wasn't true. So up until then, we weren't speaking. Thank you, Stefan.
That's what I'm fucking.
You have him blocked.
They should be taking credit for this happening, to be honest.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Look at him bring.
I'm glad that Jack said that too about the fact that he's poly, because that's what I thought too. And I'd always thought that I heard is that Jack Kelly and Shay lived like a polyamorous lifestyle where they would have had many partners. So I don't know why now they're trying to be like, oh, he needs to be like single forever. Again, I don't know this guy, Jack Kelly. I don't know anything about him, but it seems really strange that they're like trying to flip all of this shit onto him now. For what reason? And then giving the money back. Darren didn't talk to Shay. That I thought that was like a thing. Like he didn't talk to her like for 2 years before she passed away. Again, not that like matters or anything, but for him to step in and then start saying that he needs to pay the money back, like you weren't even a part of any of it. Like, did you give the money to them? It's so weird.
I told you,
Okay,
it's always a good cook. It's always
Not even a good cook. Even with a microwave,
Yeah.
that girl would be dangerous. Okay.
You know what? You know what, guys?
Don't even start me. Don't even
That's
start me on
tea.
true love, because that girl is mad. Hang on, girls. That girl is madly in love with a 30-year age gap. He's in his 50s, and he does not love her. He just fucks her. The one thing they have in common is he likes fat girls. She's a fat girl. That's it. End of common. They don't have they can't have a conversation with each other. She's always in the background. Have you noticed? They're never having a conversation. They never talk to each other about, have you seen this? Have you seen that? Oh, by the way, she's that dumb. She doesn't even know who the fuck George Michael is. I said, have you ever heard of George Michael?
She did say she
And
did
she's
not
like,
finish
oh
school.
no,
Okay,
I don't.
so like,
You can't have a conversation with her because you. Oh, have you ever heard of this film? Ever watched that film? Or ever heard this song? Ever read this book? No. If it's not on TikTok, she does not know what is going on in the real world. She is thick as pig shit, as we say back home.
Damn, now I feel bad. Oh my God.
this is the perfect
Shay
member.
could not stand Rissa. She could not stand Rissa. She would publicly tell me about all the things that Rissa would do and the dramas and the time they went to Arizona once to see Zio, I believe. There was one time where Alana, Rissa, and maybe Shay was in the car, and there was an agreement on the way back that Alana is much bigger than Rissa, is very much cramped in the back, but Rissa gets the precedence because she's the fat princess that has to be treated first and can never get out of the car to get her own shopping or groceries, or she can't even go to the dispensary to get her own weed. Sorry, her own gardening. You might get a ban for that now. I bet
they wish she would have
this
shut
is
up
the
now.
mentality of a person we're dealing with, and she pulls this mental health card every 2 seconds. Fair enough. We've all got mental health issues. I can definitely account for that. But when you pull it every 2 weeks over the fact that someone does, you had a disagreement over who's cooking tonight or something silly, and honestly, the amount of things she would get up her own arse about, and yeah, basically that long story was they had an agreement that Alana they'd swap over on the car ride home back to Las Vegas. They had an agreement. Rissa for an hour, 2 hours pretended to be asleep. And they were nudging her, saying her name, calling her name. Come on, time to wake up, time to wake up. She pretended for like an hour or 2 hours that she was asleep. And then she cried about it, saying, I need to be treated the best. I need to be this, I need to be that. When there was a pre-planned agreement that she did not follow.
Jack obviously did not sign an NDA. This motherfucker did not sign an NDA. And I fucking love it.
Alana was supposedly her best friend. Well, you don't act like that, bitch. You act like a horrible person to Alana all the time. And she stands by you through thick and thin.
I bet they're not clipping this shit.
Like a little fucking
I was about to say, clip it.
Jack,
Audrey,
you and I,
we're talking about clip and all the rest of it. And Shay was an amazing person. But guess who told me about Audrey and Fremont? Guess who was telling me first-hand experience of Audrey's just offered me $200 to get in on a deal. She just brought this guy home, and she's just offered me $200 or an X amount of money to get in on the deal, and Shay always turned it down. So I know it goes on. Shay told me about it. Shay was offered to get in on said, whatever you want to call it, the oldest trade in the world.
Damn.
Audrey's somewhere screaming in the background. I see it. Can't prove it. I see it.
Oh my God.
Who do you think told me all this? Because it wasn't them. It was Shay, the supposedly best friend of theirs. They weren't best friends. She could not stand the pair of them. Everything they did, how they stood, like everything they stood for, the things they did, their behaviors, their childlike behaviors. They're both 23. Makes sense. They both act like children because they're fucking children.
Yeah, he likes to know, and that's why.
Somebody's trying to report you, Jack.
What?
He told too much.
No,
that?
Jack clocked the fuck out of it. It's like, oh my God.
Wait, hold on. Sakina, did you get a thing that he's been reported?
Yeah.
Remove him for 10 minutes.
Of course.
Okay. Wait, why?
Otherwise, it'll take your life down.
It has stayed. Like, we just got to keep it chilled.
There's this video that I have of, I forget which one it was, if it was Shay or Rissa, that they cut their hair and the other one was laughing at the other one. When I saw this go down, I was like, these bitches don't like each other. I knew it when I saw it. I'm like, they do not like each other. And I always felt that way. I've always felt like Rissa was like low-key, like not super sad about Shay no longer being in the house, like no longer being here, because it felt like the competition was like cut out. Shay had way more personality than Rissa. I'm sorry, but Rissa is like a boring fucking pick-me bitch. Like, I've never liked Rissa.
Is out of breath while she's cooking around the kitchen and has to lean over on everything. So that's how out of breath she gets, because she can't stand up for a period of time cooking food, that she has to lean on everything, but she refuses to get a scooter. She refuses to do all these things because she doesn't want to have that image, this self-hate thing of like, oh no, I need a scooter. It's like, bitch, you need a scooter. You can barely breathe. And you're only standing up cooking food.
But she's also 23, but she's making fun of my scooter. Okay.
That's also though, because you know who doesn't like to see women on scooters?
Yeah, he doesn't like that. As soon as she will get a scooter, he will lose interest.
He already lost interest, probably.
Yeah, he says that he's interested on a certain body type, but they have to be active. The moment that she leans into that and gets a scooter or something, he will lose interest. So.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
That makes so much sense.
He has to suck it up.
Yep.
I mean, the fact that you go to someone's house and the whole thing is recorded, audio and visual, is a bit of an alarm bell.
It's the #1 fan.
Oh yeah, she was talking about me the other day. She was like, "Why do they always talk about racism and prejudice?" Doriana, who is they?
Because it exists.
Who is they? Who's they?
You're allowed to talk about it if it's actually happening.
I think it's us because we're the only ones that have like kind of had that conversation on live, to be honest.
Yeah, no. Doriana was in the comment sections this morning.
Oh, Doriana's a weirdo.
They always talk about racism and prejudice. Who's they?
Well, when somebody brings up things that are outright racist.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate looking woman that I pointed out. What'd you say?
Super unfortunate looking woman who pointed.
Super unfortunate looking woman is like so savage.
Right, LOL. It's the same thing. They and you people. Same thing.
Look,
it's a microaggression.
People.
The microaggressions against you, against Cece, is abhorrent. And when they don't call him out on it.
I call him out on it.
In it.
I call him out on it.
No. But we do, but they don't. That's
the live ate her up, and she started crying.
I don't even. She's talking about Rissa. Rissa said, "How can Jack be with Sakina with how she looks?" Whatever. Okay. Yeah.
Rissa really?
He thinks I'm pretty. That's enough.
Really?
But see, why are we doing that? Why, as women, are we doing that to other women? I just don't understand it. The ageism, the way you look. Are you pretty enough? Are you not pretty enough? That is just like, why are you guys, not you guys, ladies out here and Jack, why are the people in the comments who weren't even invited in here, that we were minding our own business and talking amongst ourselves, you decided to come in here and start shit? Why? For someone who you're helping him re-victimize his victims. Stop.
Oh, the talk about my wigs is insane. Yes. I know it's definitely microaggression. I don't give a fuck. I also saw the other day Stefan with a fucking wig. Like, baby, if you just want to be us, just say that. If you just want to be a fat girl with a wig, just be that. Be it, bitch. Like, don't be hating like that.
Oh, yeah, but my original point that I actually lost, because speaking about I went down a rabbit hole, is she's never getting better. She's going to put up with all the turmoil, all the drama, all the being treated like a doormat. She's literally got, we say the same back home, she's got mug written across her forehead. Like, she's been treated like a mug. And she'll be always treated like a mug because she doesn't have to pay all that rent. She can live there. He buys the smoke. He buys the food. And if it really came to it, he can just basically bail her out. And she'll happily put up with. She talks about how much he loves him. To me, she was crying to me about how much he loves her. He's never had that conversation with me ever. He's never mentioned a name to me in private. But yeah, the first thing she went to was how she doesn't feel loved back. It's like, you're not loved back. Everyone knows you're not loved back. It's not even hard to tell. Even the Pearadise chat always say together, "Are you two together?" And you two, they're always getting on. No, we're not together. We're not together. It's like everyone asks that because it's just so. It's like oh God, you don't even have to think about it. It's like you two are not compatible on any level at all.
I'm sorry. Somebody tried to say you're nothing, Jack, but instead they said you're morning, Jack. So that failure was just too funny to ignore.
But the whole thing is, everybody heard it publicly on the documentary. What she said, she poured out her heart, how much she feels about him. And what was his response when they asked him about it?
Oh, you're talking about the LCU when they kept trying to get him to say, they were like, "Do you love her?" And he wouldn't say it. Oh, okay.
In the documentary. Yeah. In the documentary, he was like,
"It was bad."
Yeah,
I see bad.
Hello. I can Jack, you just pissed me off, but not because of you, because of what you said. Okay. Now we all know. Sakina, I told you this yesterday, but I'm gonna say it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it now.
Okay.
You could pay for that bitch's weed. You could pay for her fucking food. You could pay for her to live in your fucking house. But you can't pay your fucking child support. That 800 little bit of fucking dollars you pay a month, you can't pay your child support, Stefan. And don't say that you paid it, because I called them today and they said you didn't pay it. I have it screen recorded. Don't piss me off.
I really hate people keep qualifying Stefan, saying, I heard it before, Stefan is no saint.
No.
But I mean, what do you mean but? There is no but. He's the devil.
Especially if you're gonna make your kids go without. Your minor children, that's just grimy.
8. And if you want to say I'm money hungry, hell yeah, I'm money hungry.
Wait, what were we talking about? Because I got lost there.
Wait, how would you be money hungry asking him to do his part? Child support doesn't even cover everything you need to take care of
Exactly.
$800 a month.
We're
is
talking about
nothing for
2
small
children
kids.
here.
For twins.
You know what Karen should know. Karen has twins.
Yeah,
Karen
and I
has
was getting
twins.
more than $800 a month. So,
You know how he got paid
Well, you know
less?
how
How
he
he
got
got
away
paid
with it.
less? Because he took advantage of my fucking postpartum depression and convinced me to take less.
No, but see, you could get that amended,
Yeah,
girl.
I was like, you can
And
go
there's
back
ways
and have that readjusted.
And if if there's any way that he's hiding income or whatever, you know, you can use his social media posts as proof too.
Yep.
So if you need help with any of that, just let me know.
Girl, I need all the help I can get right now.
Yeah, we can connect and I can let you know, because it doesn't matter what you agree to beforehand, that can always be revisited.
It is.
And if there's
It
there's things that you can show for proof of like income and things like that. So, and there's ways that they can look things up. So
he just
also, dude, I have it in text message literally right before our court date. Where you said, oh, don't forget to mention that I help you outside of the child support that I already pay you.
Oh, and just to let you know, it doesn't matter. Anything that's given on the outside, it doesn't count. So it doesn't matter if he was helping you. That is totally separate. They don't count that when it comes to child support.
Y'all know that Glory has some really bad, like weird.
Are you scared, Jack? I've got the private messages of her telling me she was driving from California to Tennessee, where she lives, and she wanted to stop by, and she made a diversion to Vegas just to see me. She wanted to come see me while I was in town and while I was near and while I was there. She also booked a night at the Strat for us. That was her doing. She arrived. She gave me a message telling me, oh, yeah, it's going to be Sunday night, letting me know when she was leaving because she got delayed. She was giving me a play-by-play of her movements, letting me know when she was in Vegas so I could go hang out with her because that's what she wanted to do. And now all of a sudden, as soon as we got into a private moment outside the house, because she spent an hour chatting with Stefan and Rissa, didn't get the ick at all. And she's a very empathetic, I'm an empath. I'm an empath. I'm a very empathetic person. It's like, no, you're not, bitch.
Why do you say it like that?
That's how she says it. It's how she talks. It's like, you're not empathetic because your radar was way off. But apparently she got outside with me. Immediately, I gave her the ick.
They're trying to scare, but Darren can't say until Glory clears it. It's that bad.
First of all, y'all should not be listening to fucking Glory. Let me stop you right now. Y'all should not be listening to Glory. Glory is literally a fucking scientist that has the worst opinions and that has made fun of people getting sexually assaulted. Like, I'm just saying, there's some people that you should look and take with a pick what the fuck they're saying with their opinions out there. And this person has made lots of comments about all of us before and about topics in general that are horrible. They're fucking horrible. The positions she takes are always so bad. And she's obviously trying to insert herself in this situation. Yeah. And y'all are here trying to listen to her? Don't be fucking stupid.
And also, at no point during the night did she say, get off me. Actually, I've changed my mind. No, we slept together. I've slept with Glory. So I don't know if that's the tea she wants to spill privately, but I'll say it publicly. Like, we have slept together. But if I gave her the ick instantly outside the car, why did she sleep with me? Because I didn't force myself upon her. Like,
she's also a weirdo. Let's not that.
I just watched her on Stefan's live like a few hours ago. Her saying this, she's like, "Yeah, I flirted with them and stuff." So I don't know.
Insert herself in this shit.
She said that she.
Yeah, she was saying, "Oh, I'm such a. These people are minuscule to me. They play such a minuscule part in my life." So it's like, why are you getting involved? And her argument is because I can't stand to see Darren. They're going after the wrong person. Down. He went after me. I've not mentioned his name. I've literally never mentioned his name until he started dragging me through the mud. Like, what the fuck? Like, why should I apologize to him? It's like, oh, if Jack was a real man, he'd apologize privately to you. Why would I apologize at this point? You've given me no grounds to want to apologize or to be amicable whatsoever. You brought out the worst in me. Like, why would I want to be nice to you? Why would I want to be nice to these people? That this is, oh, he had some line that, oh yeah, it's always Shayna first. Like, why are you still talking about it publicly then? Why are you still live 24 hours a day going on and on and on about me? Like, it's not about.
Why is anybody mad about that? Like, is it really just about y'all reconnecting? Like, is it really just about that? Like, that's all they got right now?
That's all they got.
But see,
Jesus
they don't understand
fucking
that.
Christ, what a
They
bunch of
don't-
fucking losers.
They don't understand that it's
This cowgirl is funny.
reconnecting.
What a bunch of fucking losers.
Even if it wasn't, I could have gone to the bash and I could have hooked up with Jack and I could have like started doing shit with him. And if any of y'all would have said anything, I would have been like, y'all are fucking stupid.
Honestly,
I didn't do it. But I'm just saying that it's stupid.
This sounds like it's way too much to just be that. I'm thinking it's just a drama of it all, just to keep things going, just to keep,
They have they're clutching at straws. The whole like, oh, Jack's a predator. That basically they're clickbaiting with these like quite strong words. Predator. Shakina racially profiled me. The thing that they try and get Esme for being mean for the comments she said. It's like, fucking hell, like it's such virtue signaling clickbait like shit. Like no one cares. No one really cares what a girl who sells a pussy for $500 down Fremont and a girl that can't cook burgers have to say. They really do not care what you girls have to say.
Now, Jack. She does not sell anything on Fremont. She's doing sessions because random men who aren't into fetish are into being squashed.
Oh my God.
Well, if all that slander can be said about me, I guess I can throw some as well, I guess, eh?
Hey, you're allowed to speak your truth.
She sure was.
Oh my God.
He didn't.
I'm not even funny. Me and my friend, we went out one night. We bumped into Audrey, and she was in the D hotel.
Oh,
it's like on her own. Why are you here on your own? That's a bit weird. And she can deny that all I want, but I've got a witness that can prove that. Yeah, we met you in the D randomly one night on a weekend.
he was on the D for real.
Oh
like,
my
don't
God.
fucking start with. If you want to throw stones, I've got fucking boulders. Like, forget your fucking pebbles.
I just, you know what the funny thing to me is, again, it's like, these are the people that Stefan surrounds himself with, but then he would start slut shaming people. And I don't understand how these girls sit there and hear him slut shame all of this and then be like, actually, they do exactly the same shit I do. Why would I support this person that obviously looks down on somebody like me? Like, why would you defend that? Why would you support this person and be all loyal about him because you don't like me? Still, everything he says about me is the same shit you do.
No,
actually, I don't even. Actually, no.
Well, then
I
you
am
can take it about-
only online and on film kind of slut. I actually don't go selling it out there.
Okay, but wait. Also, Stefan is stunt dick. He's stunt dick.
Of course,
like you're making fun of sex workers, but you're stunt dick.
But
I've
how
seen
is
him
that
all over
being
Twitter.
respectful?
I know other people have. He's like doing this thing where he's rotating his hips, like making his penis do like the helicopter thing. And then he's got a video of him in a shower and he's rubbing his chest and he's like, should I start Noah?
Should I start yeah, I saw that one. That's disgusting. Yeah.
But you know what? Someone in the comments said, please don't say at the end of the day. I want to put something else in there. Please stop saying, but you know, if you're a respectful adult, because I keep hearing him say that, and he is not respectful to begin with.
It's not.
Yeah.
Somebody said, please, I'm nauseous.
The shower one?
That.
Yeah, that was bad.
Seeing his like wrinkled self. It's not.
Yeah, it's like a wrinkled up worm. I've sadly Shay showed me some video one time and I was like, why did you do this with this guy?
Why?
Like, why?
This is the thing. I did it. I was bored. But also,
I know why you did it.
Yeah, you know why I did it. But it's also like, it's not good at all. Because it's like, it's the kind of person that first of all, he don't talk, right? So like he communicates in cat. Like he just meows and shit. And also, it's
I
not
hate
good.
that. I hate that.
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
the other day he said he was going to the litter box. He's like, hold on.
Yeah, no, he talks in cat. He literally talks in cat. He will go like meowing. Yes, okay. Do I hear meowing?
Oh my God,
and like I go to the litter box.
There's
and then he
meowing
sits
in the
down
chat.
on
Somebody put it
cat.
deer.
No, there's not.
Somebody put
And
a
then
deer.
when he comes, he sounds like a baby deer.
They put a
And he
deer
also has like a
sound?
little seizure and stuff. And he also has you to do the nipples and all that. But you know what? This is the thing. Those things I would be okay with if it wasn't for the fact that there's just, it's so robotic and so like like he doesn't treat you as a person. It's more like, okay, I'ma just like get this done. You know what I mean? Like it's so weird. And I just don't understand why anybody would be like, oh my God, I need that. Girl, you don't. You just need to experience a good one.
Yeah, Layla, I said the same thing to Pal. When Pal told me, I was like, please. I was like, you couldn't have waterboarded that information out of me.
Why did I was, first of all, okay, let me start with this, Layla. I was bored. Let's start with that. That is a big factor for me. I have ADHD. I was not medicated. You know, when you're bored, you kind of like do shit. You do shit. Also, I was staying in the house and there was no other guy in the house. It was just him. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I didn't bring my shit, you know? And also, there was the situation that when I was there, it was when all the drama came out on TikTok with Kimmy and you know, Piggy and all that stuff. And he was nonstop talking about all the drama on TikTok. Like he would not stop. It was relentless that we were all fucking fed up with him bringing it nonstop. He was not sleeping. He was not eating. Like Kaz was worried about him because he would literally do nothing but talk about this. So I looked at her and I was like, do you just want to put him to sleep? And we did. That's why I did it. That's why I did it.
So you took one for the team.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
I get it. I get it. People will be like, oh, you're using your, yes, I use whatever I need to use to, yeah, I do. I don't care. But yeah, it wasn't an attractiveness thing at all. Believe me. It was never that.
Oh, you didn't want to ride on the pogo stick?
No, Polly was just one that wanted to ride the stick.
That
and
pogo, as a pogo.
But did it? Because like when I was finally, like when I got to a point where I finally had, like I had no respect for this man, and I was staying in his house, and I was allowed to bring people. I fucked everybody else but him. So you tell me if I wanted to ride the pogo stick.
Oh God, that pogo is broken.
I know.
It's lost its bounce a long time ago.
Anyways, like I said, oversexed and unhealed. A diseased pogo stick.
I was gonna ask. It's like,
I mean, there have been.
Tested,
well,
right?
so the thing is, he doesn't like to use condoms.
He doesn't never use condoms.
And so it's just like, you know, you're going, thank you, Shoshana. It's just like you're with all those people and you're not being safe. I don't care how many times.
But I got pregnant on purpose, Sakina. So obviously he does use condoms.
I wanted to ask you about that. Cece, because I saw on a live, or it was something Audrey said, or maybe it's the LCU. She said you purposely took pills so that you could conceive twins. So I've been through fertility. It's called Clomid. So you were 21 when you got pregnant?
22.
22. Where does a 22-year-old go and get, a single person go and get Clomid? I just wondered.
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
It's how you conceive multiples. It's how you conceive. That's how most people conceive multiples when they're going
well, they said that twins don't run in none of our sides of the family. Well, sweetheart, technically, to have twins, naturally, it does. There has to be twins on either side of the family. That's how I conceived. On my mom's side of the family, twins were in our family. I just so happened to be the first person in my family in a very long time to have twins.
See, actually, and another thing too, and this is what's funny about like guys who say they love SSBBWs, but just being, you know, really plus size increases your risk to have multiples, and that's like common knowledge. So
and tall.
Right.
Listen, the person that's saying this shit, about her taking meds and about her trapping him and everything, is the same person that had a whole fucking cabinet full of Plan Bs to give to the girls, not fucking understanding that because of our fucking size, that shit don't even work.
Plan B doesn't work for us.
Don't fucking work on us.
Right.
So
even
this
if you
is
take
the person
more than
that y'all
one.
taking information from and acting like he's saying some truth. He had a full closet of Plan Bs for SSBBWs. He's an idiot.
And another thing is, no one
like
trapped
reproductive
him because
101.
he is a grown man. If anything, Cece it was in her young 20s and he was 50. So if anyone needed to be more responsible, it was him. He knows how someone gets pregnant. He knows how that works. So he could have took the initiative to be safe if he didn't want to have kids.
If you're having unprotected sex at the like, you're asking for a kid. Just if you have a kid, you basically ask for it.
That you weren't an adult,
Okay,
Cece, but I'm just saying, it's like, you know.
If somebody said that my messages between him and I were embarrassing, absolutely they were. Bro, I was fucking nuts.
Too like
nuts. See, but that's the thing. We love an accountable queen.
Right.
Ask Pal, me and her got into it. I was fucking nuts, bro.
This is the thing. Like, people don't understand that the first time we went on live, that I went on live and like people started coming up, like people that were on the documentary and everything. And Cece was one of them that jumped in. And I remember telling Cece, like, so you did a lot of shit.
Yeah. I was fucking nuts. Like, I'm not going to deny it. It's out there. We know it. Like,
hey, at least she was taking accountability for it. You know what I mean? But
Listen.
I think that Stefan, he gets these women all crazy. I mean, imagine, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be in a house with a bunch of other women, and she obviously liked Stefan at one point, and they're all competing for the same guy. Like, no, I would not do that. That would make me crazy. Absolutely.
To keep going. Number two, it's a deflection from himself.
Like a
right?
polyamorous relationship.
Calling Jack a predator is deflecting from himself being one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So
again, remember how he said that somebody called him a predator, Jack, and that he was gonna defend him because he would never.
Yeah.
They imagine Darren being mad that someone said that Stefan said that he raped somebody, whatever, even though on the docuseries it says that, and they're out here calling this Jack Kelly a predator all over the place. What the fuck is that?
It's harmless. Jack is a puppy. And then I think I called you a whore. I think I called you a puppy whore.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I said a puppy's my type. Yeah, I remember saying that. I remember that.
You told me
won't even pay
$800
for his kids.
I remember that live. I was there. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, the whole predator thing is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
I think the first time I ever even said that online was when I made that predator joke about Stefan. It's not just
I think they made it they made the whole thing up because it was him saying, this is the same girl that's the girl that's saying that I'm a predator is the same girl that accused him of saying of being also one, even though you had never said it. He was trying to act like, if you like Jack, that means that you should believe that I am also not. And it was like, where did she say it? It was just him making that shit up.
Well, I guess like now they want to believe firsthand. That's why they brought up that girl. What's the corn star? What's her name?
Glory.
She's horrible.
Glory.
Oh,
Glory,
that's her
right.
name.
Yeah. So no, all I'm saying is I think we were just supposed to take Glory Hole's word for it.
Babe, she just needs to go back to her Zionist shit and go away.
The ironic thing is, on the 25th of
He's a Zionist.
Oh,
yeah.
No. It makes sense.
Crazy connect.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. It's like, look at the stances that people
you just told me by just saying that, you just told me everything I needed to know.
Well, you needed to say first, like.
Yeah, I was like,
did y'all not understand me before what I was saying?
Well, no. Listen. You've been talking so fast, and I just been watching some stuff about Zionists. So I was like, maybe I'm.
Cindy, Cece's in the box here, and she said that he hasn't paid his child support, and she goes, go ask, and she's like, you better not say that you did, because they don't have it on record that you paid it, that they don't have it. And I mean, it's only $800 a month. This man is a multimillionaire. Like, these are children, these kids. I mean, I don't know what her financial situation is, and it's none of my business, but $800, that's like nothing for two young children.
I said, sorry, it was late at night. I said, sorry, I'm trying to sleep right now. Can I talk to you in the morning? I forgot to get back to her. And then a couple of days later, I'm greeted with this. Just absolutely.
Oh no, Jack, you ruined it. She was trying to get inserted in this situation, and she tried on your side first. And when you ignored her, now she's against you. Oh no, Jesus.
She doesn't have a.
She's like to Darwin and that other Jessie Jane girl, whoever she is, saying, "I've got screenshots, I've got receipts." Like, yeah, I've got the same messages. I'm not ashamed. Like, what? You said we used to flirt, and you asked to meet me. You called me and said, "Hey, while I'm coming back or driving home, I can make a massive diversion to Vegas because she was in California.
Vegas is not on the way to wherever you guys were saying she was going.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Lydia, when you put it like that.
She said she doesn't have a dog in this fight, aka she wants a reason to get in on the clout.
No, she does.
Basically.
It seems like she's mad that she was like maybe Jack wasn't that into her. He just, like more of a hit it and quit it type situation. She said on the thing that she's the one who reached out to him. She pursued him.
She's also another person just like Stefan that is like on TikTok all the time trying to get followers and attentions and all that shit. There's a lot of people that are motivated by the clout. And the worst thing is that the people that are not are the ones that are being pointed at. That's why they're saying all these things when you can clearly see who the clout chasers really are. And Glory definitely is one.
Yeah, and Cindy, I'm breaking Shay's trust. No. Everyone knew this about all these people. Shay was filling me in. She wasn't breaking. I wasn't like in a secret club where only Shay knew. Only Shay told me about these things. No. Everyone knew. The girls were the girls in ways were closer to Shay in some ways than I was because they were the girls. Like there were group chats that I wasn't allowed in because I'm a boy. Basically, that was it. Jack Kelly, you're never getting in this group chat because you're a boy. We have a separate group chat that you're in, but you're never getting in this group chat with all the girls. It's like, so they had conversations that I will never even know about. But like, she wasn't telling me trade secrets. Like, this is insider info. You can't tell anyone. Everyone fucking knew this. Like,
that's fun. SB's talking about Candyman.
Candyman.
Girl, they're already here. I was telling them about that story about when we said Candyman 3 times and then Rissa popped up.
Yeah. She was enjoying herself too.
Yeah, I've said before, I was like, I don't mind you being here. I was like, Rissa didn't do anything, which was why it was weird to see her this morning on live. She was like, yeah, I was there. And I came and talked my shit. I'm not scared. It was just like, nobody said you were.
No one's scared of her either.
It's like, girl, ain't nobody scared of you. Pipe down. All I was just saying is that it was fine that you were in here. You weren't doing anything.
All I've seen in a comment is LMAO, which is not really a comment. That's just an abbreviation of.
I guess we're supposed to be scared, girl.
LMAO is not actually a comment.
Scared of what though?
I just wanted to also just say with Cindy's comment, she said, right, but she's a known liar. I trust none of these people here. So all of these things, this is all allegedly, right, because she did not show any receipts of this. So we're taking her word, or, she's speaking, her side or saying, whatever, but we've not seen any receipts of that. So I just want to make that known. I don't want any lawsuits or any of that bullshit. But if that is true, that is crazy.
More than y'all, mind you. So nobody's scared of y'all. Y'all are not scary. You guys are the scary ones. Because Audrey, I was at the bash. You saw me. When you found out it was me, not a word was spoken.
She saw me too. She tried to sit on my fucking cabana.
I don't even know what she looks like. I wouldn't even know.
Bash that was supposedly dangerous, and no, don't go to it because of all these people that are going to go to it. The very same bash.
That was the talk I got the first bash I ever went to. Also,
the very same
I
bash.
also got told about some people that were so trying to go at him, and nothing happened. And the funny thing is that while I was there, I was working. I was taking photos. And I was working, I was getting paid to be at the fucking bash. And he came to me, like Stefan came to me and was like, those are the people that are trying to start trouble and that came here to start fights and everything. And I looked at him and I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm literally working. And I went and took photos of them and I was like, nothing, absolutely nothing happens. But he likes to instigate people and try to get them into starting fights. Yeah. So, and I saw Audrey and she didn't say shit to me.
Yeah, this is also the same bash that I got criticized for. We all got criticized for attending. that me and Shay, actually from the Bash owner, not the Plaza one, not the Excellence one, the other one, the Bash owner had offered us tickets for the whole Bash, me and Shay each, as a kind gesture, because she wanted us to be there. So that was the Bash I attended, the same Bash that Shay told me, babe, this nice person has offered us a whole Bash pass. Offered us both the Bash pass, so that's why I was there. I didn't pay for that ticket, but it was offered to us both as a kind gesture, and it was Shay that told me about it. Shay, it was the owner that messaged Shay, not me.
Yeah, you're talking about Bree.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure to mention the name, so
Bree.
Bree.
We all know. You said the first Bash, babe.
Yeah,
well, I know. I just to try to protect people.
Okay,
it's okay. It's whatever. You're retired. You're good.
She's retired now.
You're retired.
But also, it clears your name too, because you're being accused of scamming and stuff. So, like, you didn't use any of the money to be at the Bash.
It was Shay's.
Yeah, everybody say hi to Darren. He's now restreaming. He has nothing else to watch, I guess. No other guests.
And they suggested to go.
Glory hole left after she ran her mouth or whatever the fuck that was.
It was in Shay's bank account. And Shay made the decision because she surprised me one Sunday night I got an email with your flight to Las Vegas has been purchased.
So how is it different to sit there and you're so mad about somebody saying that a woman said that Stefan raped somebody when Stefan in the ID discovery thing said that happened.
So
right, that was what the woman said. But you're out here calling this Jack Kelly person a predator all over the place.
I got to Las Vegas.
How is that okay?
There's no fraud there, Jack. They're just being stupid.
They just know it's a buzzword. Yeah, sorry, that's the buzzword with the whole the predator, the racial profile, and the fraud. These are big buzzwords people have probably heard of. And that's a bad thing. Let's just follow the trend. Yep. It's no, stop being a fucking sheep and think for yourselves.
Yeah,
1000%. Hey, Jack, I told Sakina that you should get some type of travel little thing going to get us BBWs over to the Isle of Man, because I want to go. I want to see the race in person.
Yeah, she said that if 2,500-pound SSBBW women got off the boat, what would happen? I think you might.
Well, wherever Jack is at, it seems like he has a lot of women that are interested in him, including that glory hole woman that admitted to she's the one that messaged him. She sought him out, and it sounds like she didn't get her way, and she got upset about that.
Of course, it's not Jack Kelly.
I'm telling you, maybe we should do like a little group tour. I think it could be a thing.
Scooters on parade.
Don't hate on my scooter. I like my scooter.
I'm not on parade. How am I hating on a parade?
It's true. Just be like beep beep.
How do you view the Isle of Man race, Jack? I've seen it on TV.
The Isle of Man TT motorbike race, yeah.
If that's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally part of our culture. It's part of our heritage. It's been going since 1907.
Wow.
And aside from a couple of world wars that had to stop it, it's been going for over 120 years now, yeah. Next year will be the 120th, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's very dangerous. There was a woman, they have a thing called sidecars. So ever seen that Wallace and Gromit film where Wallace, do you know who Wallace and Gromit is, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know when Wallace is driving the bike and Gromit's in the little sidecar thing?
Yeah.
They were cute.
In the bike.
I saw that.
Well, they race those professionally. Sadly, there was a woman this year that crashed, and she's now paralyzed from the spine down. She was the driver, and I can't.
Not together. They were on live. She was on her live in Vegas. He was on his live wherever the fuck he's from, and they were chatting. They were talking. You could tell that they were into each other. Whatever. He also just confirmed the fact that he was that he is in the polyamorous that him and Shay were. So they seem to have I don't know what the fuck that is, multiple partners or whatever. So I don't know why it's a problem that he moved on.
Side of their homes and they're just watch everything goodbye.
Sorry to cut you off. Yeah, that's the major appeal. If you go to somewhere even a NASCAR race, there's those there's obviously for protection in case the cars flip. Obviously, they have those big cages and stuff like that, so there's a distance between it, and there's runoff zones. On the TT, there's a famous clip this year of a guy in Kirkmichael. There's two bikes racing each other at 100-odd miles an hour down this tight village that's smaller than I don't know, smaller than this bedroom kind of thing that I'm in now. Like the road's very thin. And then it just cuts to this guy in his driveway having a cup of tea. Like literally,
Wow.
like you can feel the wind blast past you. It's so famous actually. This year we had Channing Tatum, Brad Pitt, and Keanu Reeves all attended the TT this year. So getting bigger and better.
All right. Let's get some Travis.
I'm not going to any of the upcoming bashes.
What upcoming bashes?
Yeah, someone said anyone going to any upcoming bashes. I'm not.
I thought about going to the Myrtle Beach one, but then I got a lot of stuff coming up.
I'm going to the San Diego Halloween one.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to that one.
Yeah.
No, so I'm not. I have a contract that starts in a couple of weeks.
Okay, LV, let me check.
Yeah.
San Diego.
San
Diego's always in Exotica, New Jersey time, so it depends if I'm going to Jersey or not.
I didn't think they were doing the one in Jersey anymore.
The Exotica? No, it's not a bash. It's a work event.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
It just always conflicts with it.
Did you go to the one that was in Vegas like the day after the bash? That was advertised like on the 21st somewhere. Was it Eliza?
Oh, the curly parties?
There was like a pool party, right?
Yeah.
Did you go to that
I did go to the pool party. I stayed home. I was bored. But I went to the strip night. Yeah.
How was that?
They also had a brunch that Sunday. I was supposed to do a lot of stuff, but
I only went to the night event because I always go, and there were people that bought tickets with my code that were expecting me there, and that's the only reason why I showed up. But
that's good to know, Lissa. I'm glad I didn't miss a whole lot. Hey, Pam.
Yeah, it was fun. It was great performances. There's always great performances.
Yeah. I stayed and I slept in and ate Korean barbecue. So
nice.
Yeah, honey pig.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I love honey pig.
Honey pig,
so
and
good.
also
They even had 2 pictures of Sakina on the door.
oh my
very,
god.
very funny, Jack. Very funny, Jack.
Don't get her excited.
I told you that. I was like, he's trying to make me blush. He's trying to embarrass me. Oh, Jack, did you know that I'm into death feederism?
Oh,
are you?
Yeah, apparently that's what I heard about myself this morning.
Oh, I've been hearing lots about myself lately too. So that's
yeah, it's amazing the things I've. I mean, I'm more interesting on the internet than ever. I didn't know these things about myself.
Hashtag Death Fetus Friday.
Fetus Friday. Can we make that a date night? Fetus Friday. Want to do that?
Yeah. I think it's a thing on Owen's site.
You're gonna get her too excited, Jack.
You gonna send me a bunch of donuts?
Oh my god, not the donuts again.
Not for the first time.
Oh my gosh. See, there she go into that cover. You already know what that means.
He's teasing me.
Pinkbox knew I got.
Did he mute himself?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, fuck up a donut.
Wait, what'd you say, Jack? Ashley, don't bring up the glazed donuts. Here she goes. She's making it seem like it was something more nefarious than it actually was.
It sounds nefarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
It wasn't. The young lad, Jack, was just kind enough to bring me donuts at all hours of the night and day. What's she doing in the eyes? Wait, what did I do? Did I click off somebody? Y'all know I'm still new at this, so I'm constantly like, teach me how to use the internet. Please
hey, I'm
help.
proud of you. Look at you. You're holding a live together.
Thanks for the donut.
Hello. Everybody's looking very pretty today. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashley. The pretty pussy.
Ashley's our
very pretty pussy.
Girl.
Very pretty pussy. Oh my god. Tastes good, eh?
What's wrong with her? So she was doing this like all of Vegas, walking around trying to imitate Jack. And she was like, pretty pussy, pretty pussy. What is that? You guys, that's
I'd like some water. Would you like some water? A bottle of water. A bottle of water.
So funny.
Cheerio. I'm hollering.
She got the Jolly Good Show type of accent.
All right, mate.
I don't know where the hell she came up with that accent. My sister is a trip.
Like, I've been practicing. The only thing I really got down is pretty. Okay, I'm very pretty.
Say all right, mate.
All right, mate. Was it giving? Was it giving?
Yeah, I was transported to London straight away.
Like, I tried.
Did you see?
Crazy. That's what one of the first things that I saw of Stefan was on the Twitters with those donuts stacked up on his thing and somebody eating them off of his thing. And I am so disgusted. I will never see the fucking donuts again. Like I'll never see them the same again, ever.
I end vibes when he was clocking everybody and reading everybody. He made them hoes shut down. They got quiet instantly, and they were all talking all that shit until he started going. And where are they now? Is there one speaking?
Yeah, for a second, I thought I was in the public library.
I believe that they say. I believe the caption.
Everybody got quiet.
They like going after people that they think are not going to defend themselves, and I love that Jack was like, you know what? Actually,
he a real YN. I told you. Now you see what I'm saying. He a real YN.
You know what? Actually, I might get it a little bit. What did she say? He comes out and he's like, his pants were like a little bit baggy, and she was like, "See, I told you, he's like a light-skinned black man. I dare a bitch to tell me differently." I was like, "Oh God, Ashley."
Oh,
hi, Kathy.
You missed the show, but someone's gonna clip it. Don't worry, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, when I put on a show, I like to put on a show. So
they are definitely going to be talking about you guys on the new podcast show.
Be the same, LV.
And this is why I said we got the real tea.
girl. I'm just waiting to see what's going to be twisted around, because they like to do a lot of half truths or flat out lie.
Everything's
and then just, what you say.
Yeah, they bend the truth.
Yeah, I remember I was saying like even yesterday somebody said something about like Rissa looks like she uses the hard R or something, and I thought they said she said it, and I said that would be disappointing, and she turns it into I racially profiled her because she's a white woman from the South. What? How are you all right?
First of all, these people need to learn their terms.
That's the thing, Rosalina. Like, thing is about YouTube, you rely on ad revenue. So unless you get a big subscriber count, unless you get a big viewer count, ad revenue doesn't touch your channel. So, like, you can do that. They're making pennies, if anything, from a few measly views and like a few dollars from super chats. That ain't going to keep the lights on, from my understanding of YouTube. Like,
the motivation for him is never money. It is just notoriety, so he can get more girls on his dick.
Me and Z were talking Spanish, and she told us to speak English around them. That's crazy.
So I mean, you can't really profile when you
I actually was told that.
Yeah. Oh, you should have heard them, Karen. Stefan was calling Pau a Chihuahua.
Yep.
And
that's when I told my sister about it. She was like, "Is Pau Latina?"
Right.
Microaggression. Isn't that so respectful of him? Oh my God.
Like, they do so much micro or macro aggressions that they don't even know, or they probably don't even understand why people say the things that they say. Telling somebody to speak English around you, or saying you're being profiled because you're white and from the South. Well, yeah, because you're doing the things that people are saying that you're probably doing.
People would get upset about me talking Spanish in the house.
Well, speaking German is different than speaking Spanish, because German is spoken by predominantly white people.
And she has no comprehension of like the English language, let alone another language. So she probably doesn't know what. It probably goes right over her head. Like, she struggles with English, let alone a different language. Let's get it right.
I'm telling you, the Bush administration screwed us over with no child left behind.
They should have left some children behind.
They left a lot of them.
Yeah. Now we all have to suffer the consequences.
It's not even reading comprehension at this time.
So I think this is who they were talking about this morning. Rissa and that Audrey girl were live. Like, I don't know. It was like super late / early, depending on where you are in the US. And they were on live. I think I have some of it on my phone. I'm gonna look. And I was lurking in there, and Rissa fucking blocked my ass. She sure did. And so what did I do? I hopped over to another account I have, and I continued watching. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know who they were talking about. I saw in the comments somebody said, "Who are you talking about?" They said it rhymes with Lena, and now I'm seeing Sakina. Oh, so was it her that they were talking about?
Or you could just agree with me.
That would be ideal.
I'll talk to you about this after.
Well, that'll get me 50 lashes tonight.
Yeah, it was nasty. Ugh, gross.
Maybe.
I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta get up in 4 hours for work.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, boo.
All right, Sonny. I'll see you guys later.
Racist comments.
Oh, I don't even care. They can say whatever they want to about me. None of them matter at all. So, but all right. See you guys later.
All right, night, Karen.
Bye. Good night.
How do I get off? See, I'm like, oh, there it is. Okay. How do I turn this stuff off? Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye. I told you that's how I sound when I'm like, teach me how to use the internet. Cece, are these your friends in the documentary? I'm not in the documentary. Do you know, Cece, people confuse me for you? Even somebody on my own, Facebook. Like, I was like talking about Stefan, and somebody posted, they were like, I'm happy that you have your son, Sakina, but I'm just really sorry that you have to deal with that man forever. I was like, girl, what?
Wes, only Pow and Yo are in the documentary. But almost all of us here have had interactions with Stefan. Like,
Unfortunately.
How you doing, Jess?
I'm fine. How y'all doing?
living it up. Unfortunately, right, Pay.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, Cece, you're right, because somebody asked me, I think it was it was the bash. They said, "Oh, is that Cece?" And I'm like, "No, that's not Cece. It's not."
It's because we're both black, fat, and fat.
Why are they always bringing up race? Why?
Because that's literally what it is. It's because we're both black and fat. They did the same thing with me and Erica. They said that we both looked alike. Because we're both black and fat. That's what it is.
Yeah, I even told somebody, I was like, look, Cece is a beautiful woman, but we don't look anything alike.
Nothing alike. Nothing.
I was just like, yeah. Besides, I probably have like 400 pounds on Cece. But,
Not even.
Okay.
Let's take send me the photo we took together. I only took one photo with you. Well, I barely took photos anyway. But
you were gone. You were like there, and then you weren't.
Girl, I have one photo of you. I have a picture of you and you, me, and Alex.
Oh yeah.
Alex Espacia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I barely remember my interaction with you, Paola. I think it was the.
Girl, you were out.
I was checked out.
We did talk a while because we were in the smoking area. We did talk.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah. I was telling you about how I introduced somebody. I introduced a friend of mine to Sean, and I turned to you because it was so funny. Because I was like, "Hey, you talked to him and everything," and she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, you met him? He's cool, right?" And she's like, "I want to fuck him so bad," and I'm like, "Girl, what the fuck?" I looked at you. I said that. No, not you, but you were right next to me when she said it.
Oh,
and I kind of looked at you like, "What the fuck?"
Okay. I was like, did I say that? Oh no.
No. It was so funny.
I was gone. I barely remember that night. I had to put restriction on myself not to mix edibles and alcohol.
Chillaxin.
But that's the best, Jess.
I know, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it a second night in a row, so I chilled out Saturday night.
I didn't even make it to Saturday night after Friday night.
So
no.
I think like the second bash, like what was it, like the first like 2 or 3 days, we just stayed in the room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even go.
Yeah. Well, no, like the air quality like in Vegas was just like killing me.
It was pretty. It's pretty bad this summer. Bad.
Yeah, like I was coughing a ton, and luckily like Jack was happy to hang out with me.
Yeah, my room seemed to be less smoky somehow.
Yeah, that was our room.
Our
Not just your
sorry.
room.
Forgive me.
Yeah, I was just like, it's our room, Jack.
Yeah, Rosalina, they're not. I mean, this bash was weird for lots of reasons. Obviously, there was a lot going on. They're not all like that usually.
Yeah, as me, I didn't either. I didn't go at all during the day at the second bash.
Me neither.
Because I remember one day we hung out at the pool all day at the Tuscany, and then by the time the bash rode around, like we were exhausted. I think that was reggae night, and me and Layla just skipped it, and we like double dashed and hung out in our room.
Yeah, stuff. I mean, as someone from a quite clean air place, coming here, you notice it in your nostrils straight away. Like your nostrils are always full of gunk. It's really annoying.
I've had an upper respiratory infection or issue for like the past 3 weeks. It's been awful. I miss breathing out of my nose. I'm tired of being a mouth breather.
The first bash killed me. I was dragging myself the last days of the second bash. I almost said something. I caught myself. Okay.
The Saturday of the whole day, I slept till about 8 p.m. I didn't get up. I basically slept all of Saturday.
Yeah, you're talking about the. Yeah.
Yeah, because
you were tired at the end of Excellence too. Remember, I woke you up like pretty late.
Yeah, it was
Jack
quite
it up.
draining. I was like, people might not believe me, but it was a very emotional, draining experience being there.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have as much fun as everyone makes out that I'm having, but it was good.
Well, that's what happens when you just take a couple of snippets.
Yeah.
Out of like an entire 2 weeks.
I wasn't.
They were cherry picking.
Crying. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Jack cried a lot with me when we were alone. But I feel like, I don't know, people act like we had like this huge vacation together. And I mean, we spent the second week together. And part of the first week, I became his little 5 a.m. secret. Are you embarrassed? I just embarrassed
at the first bash, it was Friday night or it was Saturday night. Yeah. I remember sitting at the table with Esme and everyone. Jack, you were there, and Peachy, and then you all started crying. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, I felt so bad.
Yeah, people don't see that because they're private moments that you can't replicate for a TikTok video, for a stream like that.
Well, maybe you should do better, Jack. Make sure that you learn to start crying on cue so that people believe you.
Supposedly so, yeah. I need to bare my soul at every opportunity.
Yeah, you need to start doing lives for every single event on your live, as minimal as it can be, so you can convince people that that's how your life actually is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, and do you know you shouldn't be telling your girlfriend that you love her? I've heard that like ripped apart several times. He said that he loved her.
How dare you?
People are pretty upset about that.
I'm sure they are.
Why is it any of y'all's fucking business?
Thank you, pal. Thank you.
Fucking Christ.
I personally think
fucking learn.
I personally think didn't Stefan just launch that YouTube channel, The Fat Tea? Didn't he need something to like launch it?
He was getting torn apart before. People were saying that it was trash and it was terrible.
Oh yeah, I know he stole the idea because you told me.
Yeah, but people have been saying how terrible it was, and now all of a sudden his views are up.
Yeah, because he needed something to latch onto.
He needed the drama, and he used Jack and he used Darren both, and the optics for Darren are not good. I feel sad for everybody. You guys have all mourned, Jack, Darren, everyone that's mourning Shay, but he is literally using everybody for content.
Yes.
And the optics for Darren now are not good. I mean, I know he's really mourning but he really should step back a minute and really think about the optics of what he's doing, because he is letting himself be used.
I don't know if that's the reason why he texted me the other day, because like I didn't know about the podcast until very recently. He texted me and I didn't get to him because I think I was in a party or something. But I wonder if it was about that. I just think that it's just so weird, because like obviously something must have been said or triggered in order to get you to that place.
So somebody mentioned me and Jack being together in the comment section on Stefan's YouTube thing. And that's apparently what got Darren all riled up.
And then they took Sakina's post and they probably showed it to him, which riled him up more and he got in his feelings.
And they started saying I was rubbing it in everyone's face.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to fucking be happy. This is the thing, like, again, not that it matters, but again, let's look at the context of y'all were together before any of this stuff.
Yeah. You know, and if anything, I can honestly say, like, I didn't go in with any intention of, oh, I realized that house is stalking my page. Let me post. No, it wasn't that. I post all the time, all over my social media.
Mm-hmm.
I just do.
Yeah,
I have a good amount of followers.
You're a content creator.
I post all the time, and basically, Jack and I were like tied at the hip for most of the bash. So yeah, I took pictures. I was happy. What's wrong with me feeling happy?
It would be stupid to do it in secret. It would look more suspicious.
They would have dragged me if it was in secret. They would have been like, Jack is ashamed.
They were trying to tell, like, one of the lives I caught of theirs was like, they were like, they could have had the decency to do it in secret. I'm like, why?
Why?
Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
If no one's rubbing it in anyone's face because you had to go looking for it to see the photos. Yeah. Like, you weren't like.
And what it shows like you said they showed him the picture, like, so they literally put it in his face.
Yeah.
They found it, they searched it, and then they put it in his face, like literally.
Yep.
That's such weird behavior from everybody involved.
Yeah, it's very unhealthy. It's an unhealthy place to get where you think, oh, I can't post this because of what will people think. Like, I don't want to be in a world like that. I don't want to live like that. Like,
yeah, I don't want to be like that either.
I can't post this because of what people might think.
If anything, it shows that y'all had no malice by just openly being out there.
You don't have anything to hide.
And then the girl Glory Hole earlier when she was talking, what did she say? She just started on this like weird narrative. She's like, oh, and then all the girls, they were the ones who took the picture because clearly Sakina didn't take the picture. My sister took that picture.
Girl.
You know, I do know other people. My sister was at the bash. My sister took a picture. Layla took some pictures. So what?
A few of your best friends were at the bash. Like,
yeah, it was just like she just had like one thought and just like ran with it. And I was like, what? I mean, I took a couple of selfies with the girls, but my sister took that picture. Because I didn't have a lot of pictures with Jack last year. So it was important for me, especially knowing that he's going home soon. It was important that like I actually had pictures of us together.
And they were freaking great pictures, and you like, guys look fucking amazing, and screw them people.
And no one can dictate how other people's grieve.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Life's too short to worry about others. Is he supposed to just be alone for the rest of his life? Because
thank you, hippie.
Thank you, hippie.
Thank you. I don't know. And then if you think about it, if you're somebody who is feeling sad, wouldn't you feel comfort in talking to someone who knows you?
1000%.
You know, Jack and I have a very unique bond. Anyways, I won't go into certain things, but my point is there's a comfort that's there. And it wasn't me digging my claws into him while he was vulnerable. They make you sound like some kind of victim.
Sorry, I'm laughing because the glory hole thing is sticking, and I'm just.
This is the funniest thing. I'm literally uploading a glory hole scene right now to the clip stores, and y'all keep saying it, and I keep going like, "Wait, am I showing something? Fuck!" Like I keep being paranoid.
Right, Jordan. I thought the same thing when she was like, "I'm well known." I was like, "Who is this?" I don't know her.
She's no
I've been in the community for a very long time. I don't know her.
Yeah, and believe me, when I saw her opinions on safety with people and how consent works and everything, I did call her out in the industry, and I did tell her that she would never work in my studio. I did say that. And then Stefan tried to use that and go like, "Oh my God, Powell blacklisted a girl and went on social media to use her following to tell people how unsafe she is." And I'm like, yeah, because she's unsafe.
Yeah,
we talk about consent, and we are very much about it.
Yeah,
and she was saying things that were fucking unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason why I remembered Glory Hole is because you had made that comment that you were going to blacklist her. Then it jogged my memory. She said several things that were out of pocket.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like the last thing about clout. I was like, way to try to flip the narrative. I was like, she's a liar.
That's cartel mentality. I'm in the cartel now.
Cartel mentality.
You call it the little industry cartel. I don't really care. We look out for each other. We look out for who's unsafe and who isn't in the set. And I would never put her in a set. And I would love my friends to know that she's not a safe person to work with. Like, sorry, I look out for my people. Jeez. I'm not sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, but that girl is a whole ass liar. I've never spoken to her. She never came into a live and heard me say anything about Predator. That just pissed me off. And then she's like, "Look, I have proof from Rosie, who I've never spoken to."
Where's the proof, Rosie?
What is Rosie doing right now?
Rosie would love to insert herself in this.
Oh, I messaged her right after. I messaged Rosie.
Where's the
maybe I shouldn't
screenshot,
have, but I was
babe?
pissed off.
Where is it? Yeah, you love screenshots, girl. Where is it?
Babe, but like, why is Rosie involved in any of this at all?
Because she needs something to do.
Needs to be talked about on the YouTubies.
Okay.
I literally am. I still watch the reaction channels. It's
Me too.
It's very healing for me because that woman traumatized me.
Yes, I love watching the reaction channels. I was like, I don't know how I got here by
such a weird
accident,
question.
but man, it's great.
What?
Right
I feel like you're trolling. No, it's like, what kind of question is that to ask Jack? Like, I don't know. I feel like she's trolling. She said nice things earlier, but is this like the good cop, bad cop?
I don't think that's an appropriate question to ask like anybody. That's weird.
What is happening?
Rosie is pro Darren right now. That's how she inserted herself. Anything for clout. Anything for attention.
Rosie needs to stay home. Well, she is, but like, you know what?
Those two deserve each other. They're the same kind of mindset. Like,
weren't they just dragging Rosie? Weren't they just talking about her?
This is it.
They dragged that girl.
They were making fun of her because she appears in the documentary in that opening famous quote of, "They don't tell you the price you pay." And then she's never. But then Stefan was
it's more like, "They don't tell you the price you pay." Like that.
This girl, he was like saying, "This girl's never been here. This girl's never been here." But now all of a sudden she's on their side, so it's all forgotten about. I don't know.
It's because they had a respectable conversation.
Now that she has something on their side, now she can have a voice. It's always been like that with them.
No, it's because they had that conversation like adults.
That conversation like adults. I just love like Rosie tried to make this whole thing about how she doesn't curse, and that's the big thing that she was doing over everything else that we were doing or I was doing.
She doesn't curse?
And well, not to Stefan, because I guess predators deserve the most respect from her. I just thought it was hilarious because it's like, you do need to understand that I'm actually like a person that I don't go after people. I don't talk to people in a bad way unless they fucking deserve it. Like, I match energies and everything. And obviously the way that I talk about Stefan and to Stefan is because that's the kind of relationship that he built with me, because he's a piece of shit, you know? Yeah. But I don't talk to everybody like that. Most people I don't fucking talk at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's always the whole, see, we can have a civil conversation. And it's like, no, you're not doing better than me whatsoever. You just don't have any personal attachment to this, and it's showing. And that's why you can have a civil conversation with him now.
Well, they're the same kind of people, just in different fonts.
Yeah, I know, I saw it.
Okay, let me just click that off. Okay, go ahead. I was like, oh, the minions are here in full effect.
Well, you said Candyman too many times, so.
Oh, no. Damn it. I gotta be careful next time with that Candyman thing.
Even if you don't say their name, they're gonna appear.
Yeah, they're reporting everything.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's like it's obsessive and it's weird at this point.
There's been people in here
I
that
had
have
no
been
idea they were like that. Just kind of tripped me out. I had no idea they were all just sitting around watching my Snap. I mean, I've watched him like live stream my Snap.
They watch everything.
They watch everything.
But they're the worst kind of people as well. Like they have this thing of like, oh yeah, we can say whatever we want, and that can go unchecked.
Yes.
But how dare you guys say this? And how dare you guys? It's like it works both ways. You fucking stupid dickheads. Like, are you that dumb that we were never going to come back at you? That we were never going to say anything?
Well, some of them didn't finish school, so they might be.
You know what? You're right.
But you know,
like the tea that you guys got is like they've got. Sorry, is like a weak, shitty, milky tea back home that would not pass for many people. People don't like milky
we call it
tea.
They think they're drinking tea. They're drinking piss.
People want
not even warm piss.
Milk
Hot
and 2
piss.
sugars, cup of tea, proper tea.
Tea made with dirty dish rags.
Yeah. Darren is watching your live quietly. I'm not surprised. That's why I said, how can somebody see my live when like they're blocked? I blocked him earlier after he called me bitch several times.
Got fake accounts,
I've done nothing to this guy. And all of a sudden it was like this bitch, this bitch, this bitch. And I was just like,
I really don't
like fake
understand what that's
accounts or
about.
little spies doing his dirty work and sharing the live photo.
They keep saying they have this huge bombshell and they're gonna put a whole thing on YouTube and stuff. And I'm like,
yeah, I'm actually very nervous and I'm actually very afraid.
I know you're shivering.
Yeah, I'm scared to go back to Vegas. What if Krista and Audrey get me?
Jesus Christ!
You're on a scooter. You can move
with me and my geriatric self.
You can move faster on your scooter, girl. So you're good.
Don't worry, Sakina. I'll help you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Of course, us big black girls gotta stay together. You know.
I'll pull up
Why
in the
are you always
minivan.
talking about race, CC? Why are you doing that? Why do they always do that? Girl, what if Audrey sits across from us silently again? I know, I'm afraid. What if she just sits there on her phone next to us and says nothing?
She used to be a bouncer. Don't forget.
She used to be a bouncer until these bitches started accusing her of prostitution just because she was doing a squashing session.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've never known of it. Never mind. Let me stop. Okay. All right. Let me stop. And Sakina, you're a mother. Okay. And you get on your knees for a deadbeat dad. So what? Oh. So what? Maybe you should stand up and wipe off your mouth before talking to me. How about that?
Ooh.
How about that?
I fear you ate them up with that one.
Yeah, she did eat that one.
You ate them the fuck up with that one.
I was like, don't just please don't get me started. Please don't make me angry because
I got the fuck ate up. You're right.
I'm so mad that I didn't think of it.
What? Think of what?
Of the deadbeat.
Oh yeah, that's how we refer to Stefan now. He's just deadbeat. Deadbeat dad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was really good.
She is not the birthday, she the confetti because she messy.
Thank you. Ciao. I respect my elders.
No, guys, Audrey is a girl's girl. Don't forget.
Oh my god, when she says that, it's so fucking disgusting because it's like, girl, you literally have only defended a guy. And he's the worst guy.
Yeah, we have a name for that. It's called a male-centered pick-me.
It's a pick-me.
It's a male-centered pick-me.
PMAB.
A pick-misha.
Pick-misha.
Pick me Anna.
That is wild.
Oh my gosh, their fucking podcast is gonna be
I can see her like
tomorrow.
talking fast right now. You know when I get upset, I start to talk fast.
She starts foaming at the mouth.
Somehow, I'm the one that gets called a chihuahua when she talks like one.
Oh my god! Right? She said, yeah,
How you could never be a chihuahua. They wish.
What was my favorite? And if I saw Layla and Sakina alone, I would go up to them because you know me. I'm a real ass bitch. You know me.
You were no real ass bitch.
I was like, okay.
That last time too.
Girl, that child is softer than cotton tissue. Girl. Okay.
Everybody digging back behind the phone.
You should look her up. Like there's like a little Fremont sign above her head.
Oh, period. Love that.
It's got Fremont Audrey.
I'll pull up in my minivan. I'm not scared.
Pull up in your minivan.
$400 a night. She'll let you.
Wait, it's not even an hour. Like, is pussy that discounted now?
It's supposed to be an hour. What the fuck?
So it's $400 a night.
I heard it was a night.
That's a hell of a
it was a
discount.
night. I was like, that's how you sell it. Damn.
Ashley said, while going through the Fremont experience, I did see some of her coworkers.
Oh,
you did.
My God.
Actually, they might be on Boulder Highway. If you know, you know.
I can see now Stefan is like, and they just bully Audrey because of me. They just bully Audrey.
And they bully us.
Like y'all wasn't talking about me.
King.
Yeah. And her child. Y'all are fucking weird.
Yeah, that's right. They came into Jack's live and started talking about my kid.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was having a conversation about yeah, they started talking about my kid. And what somebody tell me I was an abusive mom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking weirdos.
Because I had this conversation with Cece, and you know, you're a mom too, Josh. But you know, Stefan doesn't take care of his kids, so he doesn't know. But like, you know, so I was talking about how Kadir ate a whole pizza, and he's a toddler. And I was like, everybody knows that when you have a toddler, some days they literally will not eat.
Yes.
And then some days they eat everything. So they were like, oh, are you trying to raise him to be like you? I was like, dude, my kid was born at less than 3 pounds.
Also,
he was on a feeding tube. He can eat whatever he wants.
Also, that's weird as fuck that they're like even implying that at all. First of all.
So I was curious, Mackinstead, about this sloshing that you say. This, I guess it's actually a thing. And it's what it is it's like, says it's sitting in or pouring on, splashing, smearing in messy like substances, and it's basically like food items. And this is like it says pudding, custard, pie, whipped cream, whatever. So all of those things, right? And then squashing, I think that's when they like put all their body weight onto you. And what was implied in this is that this Audrey person is, you know, doing that, which whatever, like, you know, if that's what she wants to do, if that's how she makes her money, you know, I am not like shaming her. I don't shame sex workers. Like that is a job. There's no problem with that. So I hope that they're not shaming her for that. But I don't know. I don't know Audrey, but I don't like the like shaming sex workers.
Everybody get together
at her special hotel that Jack saw her at, or Fremont.
Fremont. Let's do Fremont because I'm not trying to be caught at the D. Okay.
Yeah, at first I didn't. When Jack mentioned the D, he told me this story a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know that's where like women went to solicit until I was riding my scooter, minding my business. Had to go to Walgreens, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, okay. Like you can just tell the atmosphere had kind of changed.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the D is.
It's the hotel.
Oh,
it's like right across the street from what the fuck
I
is
love
that
that. It's
hotel?
in Fremont, free coochie with free refills.
That's so good, Wes.
Yeah. Oh, and then I also learned that all of my friends were prostitutes.
Oh wow.
So that's also what she said. So, if I wanted to do that, I would own it. Okay, so then own it. And then she said, Sakina, all of her friends, actually, they're not. And this is the thing. I always say I'm pro-ho, but I enjoy making fun of Audrey.
Yeah, I'm not going to be participating in that. A Scooter and Fruity Beauty Scooter. Yeah, I guess. So. I mean, that's what I heard. She's riding her scooter to Walgreens. Well, I think I've had enough of the drama for the night. They're getting into conversations that are not anything that I'm interested in. I think we got a good amount of the tea that was spilled. It's been, almost 3 hours now. So thank you guys for coming to the late night live. Let me grab this just in case anybody wants. Where is this? Where's the link here? Oh, here we go. I don't know how to grab the link. Well, you can look her up, Sakina, Sakeena, if you wanted to finish watching it. No, I wouldn't. Mac instead. No, absolutely not. But I'm not gonna like shame other women that do that. And but no, would I want that for my kid? Absolutely not. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. If you'd like to make a donation or send a tip, the links are up at the top on the scrolling banner. Hey, Wicked Crafter, you're still hanging in here. You're still ear hustling from the bushes. Thank you, Mackinstead, My Cat, Bubby, Nurse M. All of you guys are still hanging out. Crazy Canucks, thank you for guiding, telling me about this whole kind of thing. I remember watching Sakina back when the documentary came out. I remember she was on there. Cece was on there. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I still plan on doing something for with MFW. And I've been gathering some clips together of things that I want to cover as far as that. But this is kind of like a fun little like segue. We do know Stefan and all of that through MFW. So yeah, and please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Wicked Crafter. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I hope everyone has a great night. And yeah, bye, Laura Lee. Bye, everybody.